Welcome to the Ramblecast After Dark. Right now, it is just Nick and I. Jack has had to restart his computer, and still waiting on Chris to join us. But in the meantime, the two of us have watched a show, and the other two haven't. So we might as well talk about it a little bit. So we might get a little spoilery here right at the beginning as we talk about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So I just binged the show like basically the last 2 days, and it is a very easily you could binge the show in a day if you wanted to, but 2 days, 3 days,
Yeah, I often, especially back when before the even Game of Thrones came out as a TV show, those books are very daunting for someone who is if you're used to reading like a 200-page book, and you're like, oh yeah, I can crank these out. Game of Thrones are over 1,000 pages, each book,
right.
so it's not something you take lightly. And I often would
Like each book is a Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
because Lord of the Rings is about 1,000.
Yeah, and it's just massive, and they're very good, especially if you like history. But I would often introduce, they're called the Duck and Egg Tales, is what most people commonly call them. I would introduce those to people because that is one point of view. It's mostly Dunk's point of view, and it's a simple story, and so you can kind of be like, hey, like at least in somewhat in your brain, it sets the setting, and so
and it also you're dealing with one of the houses, really primarily. Like it's not, I mean, obviously, like in the show they're referencing like some of the different things, like just in passing conversation, it's like they're giving you these little nuggets of like, well, this is what's happening in the kingdom with this little past tale, or this, it's I'm thinking specifically of a flashback that happens. So again, a little slight spoilery for the show. I enjoyed it, but if you don't want to get spoiled, you can just kind of skip ahead 5 minutes or so. Spoilery talk here for just a moment, and of course Jack's trying to pop in for this part, but the episode called Seven really stood out as a powerful episode, and I was glad that I kind of got to binge it because as you get to like this one moment in this story of the first season, and the first season is only six episodes.
Yeah,
right?
like so those are novellas. It's not an actual book. There's 3 novellas that have been published, and even the audiobook is 3 hours. So you can get through it really quick, and so it makes sense that they split it into 6 episodes of 30 minutes. They're like, oh yeah, yeah. And the only thing that I was even just as a book reader, just slightly disappointed in. I thought the show was excellent. I can't remember what I rated it. It's like 9 something,
Yeah.
But was the actual what do you call it? The trial by 7. That was the only thing I was slight, just because I really wanted to see more of the actual combat. And I don't know if it's just from a budget point of view or why they chose to do that. Because there's little things in it, like, that episode in general, like, so I'll give you an example. So the reason why Dunk, spoiler, wins that is because he grew up in Flea Bottom, which is like the poorest part of the capital of the Seven Kingdoms. And it's expressed in the novella that he wins because, he's a shit knight. He's not that good at swordsmanship. He's not that good on a horse. But if you get him on the ground, he will beat the living shit out of you. Yeah. And I felt that the flashback in that episode was kind of done a disservice, because what they were trying to do was reinforce why he wanted to protect Tamsel Too Tall.
Right.
By showing what happened to him when he was young with another young lady.
But, who looked very similar to her.
Very similar. Yeah. And I think, and I didn't mind that. They needed to show him actually fighting someone and like understand like he's a scrapper. He's someone when he's on the ground.
If you back him into a corner too, like if you stomp on his heart, he's gonna turn.
Yeah. And so that's why he beats who he beats, and you're like, and I was like, okay, it's like, I understand this, but will everyone else understand this? And that's where I was a little frustrated with it.
Okay, so So one of the things that I remember when you talked about this show, and Jack, thanks for fixing your internet. You look
Yeah,
great.
yes.
You look amazing.
You look marvelous.
Marvelous. Still don't know if Chris is going to show.
Yeah, he didn't give us a warning or anything.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he's just running late. So, we're still talking a little bit about A Night of Seven Kingdoms because I just finished it. I kind of binged it. I think you would enjoy
It's on
it,
my
Jack.
it's on my list. Yeah, it's on my list.
Okay. Well, you can, as I was mentioning before you joined in, like you could binge it in a couple days, really, because it's that short. But I'm glad that I was able to binge it because I could kind of devour it kind of quickly. There's a couple kind of brutal
It's
scenes.
just one. It's just one season, or is it 2 seasons?
One season,
Just
6
one.
episodes.
The second season should be out January of next year, and it'll be the same. I know they're already shooting it now.
Right. And you said that was great because there's a kid involved, and you kind of need him to continue to be a kid for what they set up.
Yeah,
So,
I'm curious. I hate to get Game of Thrones people, hyped up because there's only been 3 novellas published, and what the producers are hoping to do is to do 5 seasons with the way it is now, with the kid being a kid, and then 5 seasons of him being roughly a teenager or in his early 20s. So they'd have to recast Egg,
right.
and then 5 more seasons. So 15 seasons, which is insane.
Yeah.
I doubt they'll do 15 seasons, but that's kind of what they want to do. And then the other ones.
Hold on a second. I could be dead.
Yeah.
In 15 seasons. Let's be honest. I mean, I'd be 79.
I don't want them to drag it out. I
Right.
mean, I kind of liked that it was like getting 6 episodes, and it wasn't like I was.
Well,
it didn't feel like I was, as you mentioned earlier. It didn't feel like I was taking on a 1,000-page novel,
right.
Where I'm in this grandiose kind of. It's like, okay, I'm on this simple story, and I'm kind of entering into the world of Game of Thrones. Now, there's one thing that I remember you said about it, and I clocked it when it happened, and I was like, yeah, that was a shitty thing to do. Like, I don't know why they had to do it like that. But they start to play the Game of Thrones music.
Yeah, that was what I didn't like.
And he's like, and I mean, there's some gross stuff, but you kind of, it's like, why did
they do?
Why did
You
they
see
do
a lot
that?
of penises in
Because
this one? Is that what you mentioned?
In the second episode,
Nick,
you did.
no.
Okay.
Not really. There's not a lot of. There's a little bit of nudity, and there's a couple bloody scenes.
I don't mind the bloody scenes,
but other than that, there's it's not as in some ways it's not as intense as some of the other Game of Thrones. In other ways, it can be.
Is it written by J.J.R. Martin?
George R.
Right?
George R. Martin. Yeah. So he wrote
JJR.
JJR. I was talking about something anyway.
That's okay. No,
former football player named JJ.
So the Duck and Egg Tales, or the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, happens roughly about 90 some odd years before Game of Thrones starts, and it's really just one point of view. As me and Matt were talking about this while you were rejoining Jack. It's just one point of view. It's of a knight and his squire, and that's all it is. And it's
but it is George R. Martin who.
It is George R. Martin. Yes.
So he just can't finish anything.
Well,
most of this has been written.
Yeah, he wrote the first one. The first one that Matt just watched was published in 1998, so it's been a while. And I often I remember when I watched.
They're shorter episodes, right?
They're only 30 minutes.
Are.
There's only 6 30-minute episodes, so you can crank it
out.
Like
I said, you could knock it out in a day if you wanted to. I kind of watched it over.
All right, that'll be my next thing I watch.
But I wanted to say real quick before we move on from the one topic of using the Game of Thrones theme sequence, is that when they do use it later in the show, I was like, oh, you got me there. Yeah. And I was okay, you got me. So but it was kind of like, why did you start off shitting on it, and then you bring it back? You specifically use that music again, and when you do, it's in a really powerful moment, and I'm like, okay, why did I just get fish hooked here? You know what I mean? Anyway, enjoyed the show. I really liked it.
Fish? What's fish hook? You got hooked?
I don't. Just the fact that I was kind of
lured in.
I was.
No,
I see. Reeled in. I see.
A hook. I swallowed the hook because you shat on it here, but then you pull your punches, and then it's like you use it in a moment where it kind of means something. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Anyway, good show though. I'm really excited. High ratings on IMDb per episode. There's 2 back-to-back 9.5 episodes.
Well, they were higher. I'm not sure if you knew that. I can't remember which. There's 2 episodes that were ranked like 9.8, 9.9.
Yeah, 7 and the one that
a 9.9.
Yeah, and the thing is
that was
that
Nick's rating.
The break. It was a thing for like a week and a half where the Breaking Bad people who were like just got so pissed because it beat out like the highest ranked episode ever, which was a Breaking Bad episode. So Breaking Bad people started just review bombing it to bring it down. And
there can be more. There can be great episodes in
other TV shows.
And other TV shows, and it's just like, get a life, people. Really.
Right. No.
Yeah, those are people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Not that they'd want to hang out with me, but I'm just like, oh, come on, really?
Well,
you're that you don't own the franchise to Breaking Bad. You're not getting any money from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up. There I go.
I am. Season 2, I'll be really curious about because of the 3 published novellas. That one's the weakest of the 3.
Okay.
Not because it's bad. It's just it's kind of all in one setting. I mean, this one is too, really, but it's a dispute.
Well, I mean, if it
and it's not like this one where you actually have like a jousting tournament and stuff that you mentally with that kind of situation. This one's more. He's working for a little lord, and I think this one will have a lot of flashbacks because you got a little bit of it in this season.
Yeah.
Where, because literally 10 years before there was a massive civil war.
Yeah.
And I think
kind of talk about that.
Yeah. And this I think in season 2, they'll reference it more to show you flashbacks of that time period. Okay. And that's how they'll keep it interesting.
Well, I wanted to. I almost texted you but I wanted to kind of save it for the show while I was watching it. But Arlen, his master, the knight that he is kind of serving, there's so much there. He reminds me of like if you took Don Quixote, mixed like a very, very tiny little bit of Obi-Wan Kenobi in there.
Yeah.
It's like there is basically the cantina scene.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like there is literally a cantina scene in this show that I thought of like if this was Luke's Obi-Wan Kenobi, like I was just kind of laughing about it. So for those that have seen it or not seen it, there it is.
You mentioned the cantina scene. My granddaughter, when she was young, that's an infant, she used to scream all the time. All the time. That was one of the songs that calmed her down. I'd put the video on, and it would and I kept saying, I think it's the formula that's giving her gas because she would really just scream after she ate. And the doctor says this is what we're supposed. I go, I'm telling you, it's the formula. I go, every time I feed her, she. But she likes her video. I have old videos of her watching on Alexa. She'd be watching the Bengals and all. But there were but when she said canteen, I go, yeah, that was a big one because she would sit there and go, it's like a 4-month-old just watching it. And I just keep watching it over and over and over again. And that and Smash Mouth, or is it Smash Mouth? Just all these different songs. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I was watching.
I will always be thankful for that scene for saving me hours and hours of walking around.
It's funny what kids can gravitate to, or what kind of. I mean, my daughter, there's this CD that we had gotten at Starbucks when she was like a babe, and it was called like Gather Round, and it had a collection of a lot of like Bob Dylan, Grateful Dead. There's a Sarah McLachlan version of
the Dog's Dying
version?
Okay.
The Rainbow Connection.
You know the commercial I'm talking about.
I know it. I know. Way to be cliche.
Well, I'm just saying. You hear Sarah McLachlan.
Sure. It's
that song where dogs are suffering.
But this Sarah McLachlan version of Rainbow Connection like when she was a baby, it was just like that was the only thing that would like calm her down, especially when we were in the car ride. When we were in the car ride, that girl cried all the fucking time. Like all the fucking time. Like, and that song, that's like every time we could put that song on. Now there were a few other songs that she would listen to on that CD, but it was the Sarah McLachlan Rainbow Connection. So
And she liked the Monkeys. She liked the monkey videos, the Bengals, which I didn't mind watching the Bengals. I was kind of, I like the lead singer.
you were turned
Of
on.
course.
I'm not gonna lie. We did
Who didn't?
There's a video. I did a video with me and her, and she was like 2 of watching the Bengals walk like an Egyptian, and she
Written by Prince.
Yeah. Walk like an Egyptian. But it's funny how music does soothe the savage beast. There was times Cindy would come home. I go, she broke me today. She broke me. She just screamed and screamed and screamed. I tell her about it now. She's almost 8, and I said, yeah, there were times I go, I couldn't wait for someone else to come home so I could pass her off. And there's one time where Cindy goes, she was home. She goes, you know what? You have to deal with her every day. You go take a nap. And I go, okay, thanks. And I went to go take a nap. I'm laying up there and she's just screaming and screaming. She goes, you need to come down here now. The city can't stand the screaming. And I went, okay. I go, here's what you do. And I put a video on. I said, I told you before. I said, I got it.
I like watching those videos. I haven't seen one in a while of like babies that were crying, and then someone just takes a piece of American cheese and like throws it on their forehead. They just and they stop crying.
My brother-in-law is we call him the baby whisperer. He can take any baby and just calm them down. He likes babies. I mean, I don't know what it is. He's I go, yeah, the baby whisperer. Please take this baby.
You kind of wonder, like, do certain people have like a like not a pheromone, but like a smell or something like that? That like,
he does stink. I'm not gonna lie. He does stink. So
maybe that's.
I don't know if Tammy's in the chat, but that's her husband. No,
wow.
I just did a podcast with him.
With him?
With him, yeah. We did the baseball one. Yeah, he was the baby whisperer. He'd go, okay, this kid's crying. Here, take the baby, please. Please take the baby. But she was the roughest infant. But again, we developed the clothes. We have, we're like this now. And the other grandkid. But another one, Hayden, he got into Red Rain because Alex liked Red Rain.
Oh, okay.
And he used to go to sleep with Alexa playing Red Rain is coming down for years. He listened to Red Rain is coming down. I'm like going, okay, I hate this song now. I hate this song now. I mean, I could listen to Walk Like an Egyptian forever. But Red Rain is coming down. I know you wouldn't like it, Nick, but when you're watching the video, it's not bad.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any. I just meant like I don't think there's any song that I could listen to ever and like not get fed up with.
I could watch the video. Well, it's like Heart when Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven when Ann Wilson and Nancy Wilson do I still say it's the better version of the song, the Kennedy.
It's a good version. I mean, I have it. I mean,
it's better than the original, and the original is. I went on someone was talking about on YouTube, and I said, I'm going to take some heat for this. Well, the original is great. It's a great song. I had the album.
If I have to pick, if I have to pick which is the best version, it's not the studio version off of Zoso. It's the one off of Song Remains the Same. It's the live version. Yeah,
the live version's great, but I'm still saying the Heart version is just it's
good.
Maybe it's because you see the video and how and the choir comes up and it's just like it's
excellent. Yeah,
and Ann Wilson she has a great voice. I mean, she's fantastic. I remember seeing her. I went and saw the Led Zeppelin Experience, and it was Heart and the Led Zeppelin Experience with Bonham, and they played that song, and it was like live. It was like, oh my god, because she's fantastic. I mean, not because she was born in San Diego. I don't want to say
Jeez.
that.
You always have to get that San Diego thing in there.
I'm just saying. I wasn't even born in San Diego.
That is one of the few bands like Heart that I wish had more hits. Like because their first 2 records are good, and then they just never could do anything past that. I mean,
They
yes,
have they have
they
they have a
had
lot
two
of
hits
great
in the
songs.
80s, but they weren't songs they wrote. You know, someone gave them to them. But
Yeah.
it's just like, but I think, their first record especially, and then you have Barracuda on their second record. I mean, those,
Barracuda.
I wish they, could have kept that going. But it's
Yeah.
hard.
Well,
I mean,
Sarah Palin wanted it, and they said no.
That's a random fact.
Yeah.
I just remember it because they made her the Barracuda, and then the Heart said, "Oh no, oh no."
Oh, sure.
If I, to be fair, if I have a song,
Yeah.
I don't want any politician taking.
Sure.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Because you're going to piss off 50% of the people. Why would I want to do that?
Well, yeah, because you associate those people with that song, because they even like my mom to this day, she had nothing against Bill Clinton, but like when she hears "Don't Stop," she's like, "I fucking hate that song," because it was played nonstop.
I think it's but I mean, like, I think it's also like a weird thing to just kind of always hold on to that and not allow yourself to like enjoy the song. It's like.
No, I can separate it. I go,
I'm just like, okay, like, I mean, and like, I don't know. I mean,
it's just, but again, it's like Journeys have, Jonathan Cain and Neil Schon have been going at it, even though they're on their final tour. I mean, Jonathan Cain is what pushed Journey to the next level. Him working with Steve Perry and Neil Schon, they wrote some great songs. Even though I'm a fan of the older Journey stuff.
Yeah,
I can't deny that they went skyrocketed because when Jonathan Cain left the Babies to take over for Greg Rawlings, that Don't Stop Believing and all these different songs that they wrote was Jonathan Cain changed the direction of what they were doing.
Well, that's what's neat about eras, in bands, because like Fleetwood Mac's probably the best example of that. There's different lineups, and I love the Peter Green era of Fleetwood Mac, which is the beginning, because it's this great blues band, and then you kind of get into this weird few years where they're kind of trying to be Zeppelin, but they'll never be Zeppelin, and then you get, Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham in, and it's just this Southern California sound, and that's what made them famous. And so, like, to me, to say like, or like even Pink Floyd, there's so many bands where you can say like, I like this better, but it's like, but don't compare them. You can be like, look, they're totally different bands when they do that. And
I think it was like Wayne Cohn from Flaming Lips. He said, if a band doesn't reinvent itself every 10 years, it dies.
I think it's even shorter than that to me.
Yeah, I can't remember the quote, but it was basically if I'm paraphrasing.
To me,
but it's the idea that if you as a band aren't reinventing your sound, and what you're creating, then you're going to.
What's like an athlete has to keep redeveloping his way he plays the game. Actors have to keep.
And Flaming Lips could have said or he could have said 5 years. I don't.
Well, to me,
I'm not criticizing you.
There's only two successful ways to have longevity in a band when it comes to your sound. You can either do the triple. You can do the trilogy album method.
Triple Lindy.
No, you do it like Bob Dylan.
You didn't get the triple Lindy.
Yeah. I'm trying to make my point.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
You can do it like Bob Dylan, where you do everything in a trilogy. So you have like acoustic trilogy, then you have like a folk rock trilogy, then you have back to basics trilogy. So you have 3 records that it kind of sounds similar, but they're different. Or you can do like a Simon and Garfunkel approach, to where each record has like one foot in the previous album and the other foot in the record that's going to come. And so,
to me, it'd be boring doing the same thing over.
Yeah, it will.
Why. I'll be honest with you. That's why I like the Ramblecast and Merry Man Show Ramblecast, whatever it was.
Yeah,
is because it's not. I don't know what's going to happen. We're talking about something I had no plan of talking about today. It's just.
I've always been amazed about, like, sometimes even when we do the meme game, about like the things that like are just. I mean, they are literally random by what you guys pick. I mean, last week with Old Yeller being like one of the last ones, like on there,
no one cried when Old Yeller died.
So, or the fact that we were talking about Carol and that came full circle with.
And no one's talked about my background. No one's asked. about my background.
I've
We
been
didn't really
curious.
care.
I just figured you'd bring it up at some point.
Well, I was waiting
Exactly.
for someone to ask, "What's the background?" This is the Mount Rushmore of carols. You
I
have,
never would have got
you have
that.
Carol Burnett,
Okay.
Carol Lindley,
Yeah.
Musical dropout.
you have Carol O'Connor, and you have what's her name? Carol. I forgot her name.
What about Carol Channing?
Carol Channing. Thank you. That's her name.
Ha ha!
Carol
You
Channing.
made it, and I'm the
that's
one that guessed it.
I forgot. That's the Mount Rushmore of carols.
Okay.
I thought because Carol Burnett. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
She's a treasure.
I'm sad that Chris isn't here. To revel in your carols.
Yeah. Well,
Kind
So
of strange.
and Carol
yeah.
Lindley. I don't know if you know.
I mean,
Carol
he
Lindley,
won
she
last
was,
week.
Carol
Go
Lindley
ahead.
was in the Poseidon Adventure.
Oh, that's where I know.
Somehow
her from.
this young attractive girl was
Mhm.
hooking up with red buttons.
Oh. Okay.
And you never saw the
No, I did.
Adventure?
Just
No,
been a
yeah,
while.
I've seen him.
I mean, Gene Hackman,
Yep.
Ernest Borgnine, and my Linda.
My Linda, you took her preacher.
But it's just one of those things where obviously old Hollywood would say, okay, yeah, we're going to put this young, attractive girl with red buttons who was never attractive.
Right.
It was like 70 at the time. Nothing against red buttons. He was always funny on the Dean Martin roast.
Well, you just always
come on.
assumed.
Hollywood still does it with okay, so the dad is this unattractive fat slob, and the female is really this dynamite girl that's way out of his league. She's cute as a button.
King of Queens, and
one of the movies I watched a lot when I was a kid because my dad was such a John Wayne fan, which is not like a Western of John Wayne's. It's Donovan's Reef, which is my dad loved that movie. And you don't think about it as a kid, but I think that John Wayne is like 56 in that movie. And the young lady that's his romance, and she's like 24, and it's like it, and he even said that though. I remember reading it or some clip where he said that was like the last. He put his foot down after that movie. He's like, I will never have the love actress be that much younger than me. It's insane.
Well, it is insane. I mean, it does happen. I mean,
it does happen.
But
yeah, I mean, sure. It does happen, but
Hollywood. It's if you watch old westerns, and I guess it was true because farmers would have, basically they had kids so they'd have employees.
It's employees,
yeah. So you'd have to have if your wife died giving birth, which happened a lot. Well, gotta go marry
to get a new cow.
Let's go get that 13-year-old.
Let's go.
If you watch like shows like Gunsmoke and
Westerns, just say 18. You don't have to go under the age.
Well, let's be honest. Back then,
sure. It would have been. Yeah, sadly.
I mean, if you guys have seen Deadwood, right?
Yeah, we've talked
some of the
it.
stuff on Deadwood.
But have we seen this commercial?
I know. So I was going to say about 30 minutes.
Where's Chris was Chris saying he wasn't going to be here? I hope
where's this commercial?
He probably forgot. I don't know.
Here, I'm going to text him.
I just hope he's all right.
I'm sure he's fine. He's probably punching somebody in the parking lot.
Fuck him. I hope he's fine. But going back to, I forgot to say about Journey is the problem is that Neil Sean doesn't like that. Neil Sean's wife works in the Trump's administration. Oh. And he allowed them to play some songs at Key Largo, not Key Largo.
It is. Yeah.
And I agree with Neil Sean because I'd be like, all right, no, we don't want to do that. And I'm not saying I'm not even getting to politics here. So you just can't. You have to be kind of in this day, especially in this day and age. If you want to be successful, you got to be okay. We just got to stay out of politics because you're going to piss people off. But you go to Journey, how you have to change every year. I think Matt brought it up. If you listen to the original Journey,
forgot.
What did it say?
I completely forgot.
Holy fuck!
It's Thursday. Anyway, you have original Journey, and then they bring in Steve Perry, and then it changes. And then when they bring in Jonathan King, it gets more pop, more mainstream, more. I think because Neil Sean, he was with Santana originally and tried to kick Carlos Santana out of the group of Santana.
That's funny.
Yeah, and that's the rumors on the street. So anyway, I'm a big Journey fan, but it's just like I don't want to hear your politics. I just want to listen to the music.
It is funny though, like when it just comes to a band and like the agreements, and then they go back on the agreements. Because the one I think of is, I'm not really a big fan of this band, but like, you know, Supertramp is one that's like that. Where
oh man, they are connected to 9/11, and you know it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but
the Supertramp album cover 9/11 conspiracy theory. Look it up.
Yeah,
but man,
I don't know that one.
Basically, once they made it big in '79, even though they'd been banned forever, you know, like you know, like a lot of things, like when a band finally makes it, that's usually, it's hard to get over that, and they slowly started to break up after that. And one guy just was like, you know what, I just don't feel like that. Basically, they kind of wanted two different sounds.
Well, their egos get in the way, and you know, it's just
but when they split up, though, one guy was like, I'm not going to tour anymore. I don't want to, you know, do this anymore. And the other guy wanted to keep going. Well, the guy that didn't want to tour anymore was the one who wrote the majority of the hit songs. I mean, even though they wrote together, it just, you know, and so the other guy agreed, I won't do your songs live. I'll just do my songs live. But fans wanted to hear, you know, the hit songs. And so after like 2 or 3 tours, he caved and started doing the guy's songs. And he's like, well, you need to pay me to do my song. And then
I do the same way.
Yeah.
That's my song.
It's my song.
And I always wonder about, you know, like groups like Journey. I mean, they haven't had a hit since the 80s, right? You still have Jonathan Cain. You still have Neil Sean.
The cocaine is just not there anymore. Anyway,
I remember that one.
Yeah, there's something with the 9/11, like basically this is a 9 right here, and this is an 11, and you've got it right above the World Trade Center right there. So,
and what's that, an Orange Julius or?
I think it's just orange juice.
Just orange juice.
Can you get an Orange Julius anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wondering.
They're still in the malls because that's like
you look at how can they not make another song? I mean, they have the guy that sounds like what's his name? I've seen him in concert. He sounds just like Steve. Well, he sounds close.
Well, there's a difference between imitating a band and being a band.
But I know. But how can they? I know they put out an album. I listened to the album. I was like, it just doesn't work. I mean, maybe you just get old and you just can't think of anything new.
Yeah,
that could be it.
I mean, it happens. You know, it's like
I just always wonder, like one hit wonders. Okay, you couldn't think of anything else. Like the Final Countdown.
I mean, I do think
it's the next countdown.
Sure, but I do think that there is something about creativity with a band because you're essentially, you know, Dylan. It's different as one person. You know, it's like if he loses his mojo, his creative spark.
People that are just individuals where they like, you know, like the guy that wrote what's that song? We did a verses about it. One hit wonders. Dun, 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 dun. I got a friend in Jesus, which I picked.
Oh yeah.
That one. He couldn't do another one?
It's like Glenn or something.
Yeah.
I mean, point is, though, is that when you get a band and you get multiple creatives together, you know, and how that synergy and that teamwork works, you know, and then you add fame to that, you add drugs and sex, alcohol. and it just kind of amplifies it, especially
make it better.
Well, I mean, like there's all of these aspects that can. Well, look who
forgot it's Thursday.
Yeah,
definitely passed out cold on the couch. I woke up to
Norman Greenbaum.
You need a haircut, man.
Thanks, Matt.
I know.
Norman Greenbaum.
Yeah, Spirit.
Thank you, Matt. I was gonna say, where's Matt Trees?
But then,
I never got Norman Greenbaum.
I mean, we didn't notice that Chris wasn't here, but where's Matt Trees?
Yeah, I was. Well, because you know who's the star of the show? Matt Trees.
Sure.
Well, I mean, it's
Beatle.
The Beatle.
He's who's the drummer? The poor guy that got fired from the Beatles.
Oh, Pete Best.
Pete Best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how Pete Best went on.
there's a little bit of an homage to him in the Project Hail Mary book.
I don't care. If I'm
Because
Pete
one
Best,
of the Beatles that they were working on was actually named Pete. Because it was the one that they were working on in low Earth orbit, so that they could test it out. So anyway,
again,
I've been reading it, man. I've been reading Project Hail Mary,
because Pete Best is still alive, right?
Yeah, he's still. I think he's still alive.
Yeah,
he's getting on up there.
He got some money back, didn't he? Get some money back.
Yeah, like we discussed this. Yeah, like he really did. He had to endure for many years, but when the anthology series came out in '95, he got like a big payday because he's on like the first.
Yeah,
disc, like
I don't know. Still, if I'm Pete Best, I'm bitter.
All right,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm bitter.
Okay, well, I mean, I saw Pete Best in concert, so that's my claim to fame. Triest.
With what group?
I will. I promise you, I'm gonna watch the pit. I'm interested. Carol recommended this show to me as well.
Well, Carol recommended it.
Yeah, and it sounds interesting. It has an interesting.
My wife loves it,
so.
And of course, she watched it without me, and that's why I haven't watched it yet. But I'm gonna watch Seven Kingdoms. Right, that's the name of the show.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
It's on HBO. Yeah. yeah, that's right. Yeah.
When the Beatles broke up, he put out an album literally called Best.
Yeah, but again, you're a band that it's the Beatles. Everyone knows the fucking Beatles, and you go, we don't want you anymore. We're gonna bring in Ringo.
It's interesting when you listen to them. Even John mentioned it. It's like, he never really was. He was a Beatle, but he wasn't a Beatle. He said we needed him because the drummer that we had sucked, and we needed somebody for Germany, so we brought him in. And like as soon as we got back, it was basically like, hey, like we want a better guy. So.
And Ringo was
said that he was just
the best.
The Beatles that John and Paul were jealous that he was getting all the girls.
Well, that was Stu, really.
Right. That makes sense.
I'm just saying, that's what Pete Best said.
Well, of course, Pete Best is going to say that, but if you watch Backbeat, I'm telling you, it was Stuart Sutcliffe because he had.
He was a good-looking man.
Yeah, and he had the girl who gave the Beatles their look.
Haircut. Yeah.
Yep. Like she's basically, takes their first pictures. In the movie, she was. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Backbeat. It came out like maybe 95. It's kind of a cool little movie story about the early Beatles, and specifically John in art school with Pete, not Pete Best, but Stuart Sutcliffe. So anyway, and I think it has Klaus Voormann in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Who Klaus Voormann goes on to play bass for John Lennon
and George
in the post Beatles kind of breakup. But yeah, Klaus Voormann is also another fifth Beatle technically.
And he drew the album cover for Revolver.
Revolver, yep. Possibly one of the greatest Beatles albums.
Fifth Beatle.
Yeah, he was. Clarence. He's always trying to steal their songs. I don't know if you remember this. There's an old SNL sketch from the 80s, which is Eddie Murphy.
It's so funny.
And he's coming. I think he's on a talk show kind of.
I think it came out after Pete Best made the mainstream media. And then, of course, SNL did that.
I can't remember if it was.
It's so funny, and they goes, I was before this one. They go.
He has tapes of them, and it's just like
it's so funny.
Hey, Paul, let's beat up Clarence and steal all of his great ideas.
That's right. Yeah.
Like,
see, they wanted me out. I think it's with him and Joe Piscopo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a talk show or something like that. If you haven't seen it, go on YouTube and do because it's hilarious.
There's another one that's similar to that.
Sorry.
There's another one that's similar to that. I can't remember if it's on Superstore. It's a bit too where it's an older black guy, and he's like, and the guy like, you were a musician? He's like, yeah. He goes, you ever heard of Earth, Wind, and Fire? And he's like, yeah. He goes, yeah, that was my band. I was water, and they kicked me out.
That's great. Let's see if Chris, in his sleepy state, can identify what Jack has done to the background of his. What is that at the Mount Rushmore of? Remember, Jack made this.
white women and slightly racist men comedians.
It is the Mount
You ain't
Rushmore
wrong.
of carols.
Of carols. Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
really
Again,
impressed.
my apologies. It's been a long week. I was helping out with math homework, and I sat down on the couch.
Well,
and
math homework can be.
But like, to be fair, I actually fucking completely forgot that we were recording tonight. I would have been down here ready to rock. I'm so sorry. That's my fault.
Oh,
I was worried about you, but Nick said, he's fine.
That's
Yeah,
not what I
sorry.
said.
I just wanted to make sure that I had you all here for the meme game. So
Yeah.
The meme game?
because I
So
prepared a new one.
What have you guys spoken about in the last 40 minutes that I missed? It, which
There's
I
a lot of
apologize.
Prince of the Seven Kingdoms.
We're talking about Night of the
Okay.
Seven Kingdoms most
All
of
right.
it.
Night of
And
the
then
Seven Kingdoms.
and
I
then
talked about
Jack
that quite a
explained
bit.
his background, and
Got it.
Journey.
yeah, we're talking about
We
bands.
We talked about
too.
music.
All right.
and-
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
So-
So we haven't jumped into TV or anything like that.
No,
We
no,
haven't really
no.
jumped into TV at all. No.
Okay.
No.
I do want to tell y'all a quick story, like just because it. it's a
Oh,
good time.
and Jack talked about his grandchildren.
So I got my hair cut yesterday, and
Which one?
Hey. I gotta get a haircut.
on Monday, I tell my boss, like,
You
hey,
should
y'all-
be. Can I stop you a second?
Sure.
You should ask Chris what he's using because it's starting to. You're starting to get that high forehead.
shut up, Jack.
Wow.
Jeez.
I know.
What?
I'm an expert.
My
I'm
hair
like
has
George
looked like
Costanza.
this. My hair has looked like this my
Now
entire
you're
life.
doing the comb
I've only
forward.
known Nick to have that exact haircut.
Exactly. That's true.
Yeah, but
True.
again, it's combing forward.
No.
That's
I've
okay.
always put it forward or to
Because
the
you're
side.
prematurely
Yes.
bald.
No.
Stuff works.
Anyhow, so on Monday,
Is this a spray?
Yeah.
Is it the spray or the pills?
It's a spray. I spray every night before I go to bed.
What is it?
Nice.
does it get crunchy at night?
In the morning, it's like I had gel in my hair. Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird.
okay.
So I mean, I usually shower when I wake up, so
Yeah.
no big deal.
Hmm.
What is it, Matt? It is it's from Hims. You know the company
Yeah.
Hims.
Hims is the
It's-
best.
I think it's minoxidil and finasteride combination spray.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think-
Rogaine. Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So it's a spray that you put it in at nighttime before you go to bed.
You definitely have fuller hair.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like
I have noticed.
yeah. See,
And
I just
we only meet virtually, so
Yeah.
I feel like
I
it's a
spray
testament
here,
to what's
here,
yeah.
here, and here, and then you just
And was it because
Massage
I
it.
said you were losing your hair?
no. I had started it prior to you saying it, and you fucking like got me fucking pissed. I was like, God damn it! So I had started prior.
I'm here. I don't want you guys to be like this because
I
people-
had started it prior to the mockery of Jack.
because there is
You know.
where the bald people are the last people you can make fun of.
Look,
No, vegetarians too.
when James Gunn, who's rebooting the whole DC thing, you're going to make an excellent Lex Luthor, Jack. I'm telling you.
In
Who
Earth
for
like
me?
2745-C, he's the Lex Luthor of that
Right.
multiverse.
And
So
this
look up,
Lex
look
Luthor is
up.
from San Diego instead of
Yeah.
you know.
I
Yeah.
think Jack would be a Lex Luthor of San Diego. He would be so fanatical about his love of San Diego that it would be like he wants to dominate.
No,
The
no,
world
it's
with
not,
San
there's not a
Diego.
love. I mean, there's some things that say.
No,
San Diego.
I think
do.
this is the super villain character that I've
Yeah,
made.
he would build his supervillain base by rebuilding Qualcomm Stadium and just like being in the depths of the
No, Qualcomm's. No, hold on a second. No, time out. Matt
Jack
knows.
SD.
Matt knows that I've always criticized Qualcomm Stadium.
He would rip open his chest and
It
it'd be a
smelled
big
like
SD.
it smelled like piss. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, you did.
is-
You always.
I have not
Yeah.
been to many football stadiums, but it is by far the worst. The one I had been to.
Well, to be fair, it was a baseball, football, and it was a
Yeah.
good stadium until they expanded it for the Super Bowl, and then it made it in. It's like, okay, there's too many bad seats here.
I was
But
actually.
Petco Park is number one as far as baseball stadiums.
It's unreal. Like Petco is a beautiful stadium. Like,
Qualcomm was a pile of piss. So
Yeah. I'll give credit where it's due. And again, and I come from a place that I still hold dear to my heart as being the best baseball stadium in baseball that I've seen. I've seen many.
Wait, I don't know how to get on there.
Nice, dude. That's
Jack SD. That would be your logo.
Yeah.
This would be your
and I
Jack
still hold Fenway Park, but it's definitely not because of the accommodations. It's because of the mystique in the tradition. And everything that's happened in that building is like fucking amazing. But as far as like
Bucky Dent hitting that home run to cost you guys the playoffs win, right? The extra game. Yankees, remember? Bucky Dent, whose son was named Try.
Shit, you're making that up. His name wasn't Trident.
That was a joke, and his wife was named Pepsa. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Were you even alive when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bucky Dent, 1970s.
Yes. No.
Did you know that they had a son who actually got married to another woman that had a last name Ure, and they hyphenated the name to Denture? Dr. Denture. Anyway, fuck it.
Bucky Dent. Was it?
No, I was not. I'm sorry. That was 1978. That was 2 years prior to my birth. But
yeah, it's still a Boston thing.
Okay. But
and I was rooting for Boston.
The video of Bucky Dent hitting that walk-off home run is something I saw a bajillion times, or not the walk-off, but it was like a bajillion times I watched that as a child, let alone being an adult. It is like embedded in every Red Sox fan.
Because if you don't know, Bucky Dent was not a power hitter.
No,
Bucky Dent was a good fielder, average hitter, maybe at best.
And in Boston, his name is not Bucky Dent.
It's Bunky Dick.
It's Bucky fucking Dent, dude.
Bucky fucking Dent.
What's Bill Buckner's?
Billy Buckner.
Bill
Buckner. That what a fucking sad sort. Like that is just the raw deal. And
that was on John McNamara.
It was almost like he got raw dogged.
But at the same time, like the amount of people who are misinformed about how that rolled out, that wasn't the end of the game.
No.
Right.
Sure helped.
That's right.
100%. But the Red Sox failed to come back, right? So I mean, it wasn't like that was the end all be all of the game. Like they had a chance to come. Anyways, but I don't know.
Well, to be fair to Bucky Dent,
I've seen the 30
he should not have been in the game at that point.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
John McNamara screwed up. Bucky Dent was not Bucky Dent. Bill Buckner.
Was
a great player for the Dodgers as a rookie. Broke his leg, and then went to the Cubs and went on. But he's a great player, Bucky Dent. Bill Buckner.
They're synonymous, really.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he
Let's
died.
Just buck it all.
Unfortunately, he died from Lewy body's dementia.
Let's just buck this topic.
But he got a raw deal. I mean, it was a horrible play.
Fucking A.
With Mookie Wilson, right?
Mookie Wilson
losing
the ball.
Anyways,
but Stanley should have got the.
What about this TV time?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I hate bashing Red Sox.
I did.
No, but like the funny thing is, the reality is that like what Jack just ranted on for the last minute and a half is literally the only like baseball conversation we had for like 25 years. Like that was such like an indelible mark on a Boston Red Sox fan, and people have like that. So I can see how you guys are like, okay, let's fucking move on. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I know, Jack. It was the worst. Like it was the worst.
I was old enough. I was in my 20s then, and it's funny. We were betting on it at my work, and that cost me money because it went under. I go, God damn it, Bill Buckner! But I'm like, Bill Buckner only had one leg. To be fair, it wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
But
anyway. I watched a whole 30 for 30 about that.
Speaking of 30 for 30, which is a television show, maybe we should talk about those.
I want to tell a story for you.
Oh shit! I thought I was helping.
Oh, sorry, did Nick have a story?
Yeah, I kept trying to say it, and then we got derailed like we always do. But
fuck it.
You mean because it's the Ramblecast?
Yeah, because it's the Ramblecast. So anyway, I've got to go be in Phoenix next week for a conference. I got to get up on stage.
Oh, so you won't be here next week?
No, I should fly in like around 5 o'clock. So I'll probably like.
I didn't know if that was this week or next.
You might run into my daughter.
Hey, but don't fall asleep before you get to.
My daughter will be in Phoenix next week.
Don't fall asleep before you get to do the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, let him tell his story.
I don't recommend it.
Anyway, so I hadn't had a haircut since January, so I text my boss and I said like, "Hey, I'm getting a haircut at 3:30 on Wednesday." He's like, "Oh, okay, no big deal." And so I show up to the appointment yesterday, and he's sitting in the chair right next to me. My boss, he's a cool dude. He's kind of like he's not a big, he's a big guy. He's like 6'4", but husky, not like fat. He's just like husky. And so we're like chair buddies, just shoot. Yeah, he's not fat, but he's
well.
The reason why
husky's just being nice.
He's like the old me.
He's a lot bigger than you. He's a lot bigger than you. But
you don't remember how big Chris was.
I do remember how I've known him for over a decade.
That's kind of.
I was surprised at how tall Chris was. Honestly.
I'm officially 83 pounds down.
Yeah.
God damn.
So go ahead with your story, good, Nick. Chris. I don't want you to get derailed.
Right.
Wow.
We should charge for that. Anyway,
it
costs extras to see Chris's feet.
I'm bringing sexy back.
I'm 189 now.
Okay, Chris, I gotta say it. You look great.
Thanks, buddy.
So I have to give you kind of the layout of what this barber shop looks like. So it's kind of in an older part of town, like old Fort Collins, to where there's like an old mansion that's now a restaurant, and where the barber's
old.
They're not too old, but where the barbershop is like this detached old garage, and they basically hollowed it out and made it a barbershop. And so at this time of year, when it's warm and not too cold, they'll just raise up all the doors, garage doors. Nice. So you kind of have like this outdoor setting while you're getting your hair cut. And it's one of those
cool.
It's one of those nicer places too, where like they wrap your head in the towel and like straight razor, and all that stuff.
Oh, so you got shave and a haircut.
Yeah.
2 bits.
2 bits. You're too fast for
me. So my boss is, and they're great guys. And it's like us. Like,
even though he's fat.
We're constantly just like shooting the shit, bullshitting with each other, and having a good time while getting your hair cut. And my boss is going, "Yeah, we're gonna be in Phoenix. It's gonna be like 95. So you might see me out by the pool in some swimming trunks." He's talking. He's like, "Oh, by the way, you guys do some waxing?" And he's just fucking with them, because he's a big guy. And they're like, "Oh, good God."
To the barbers.
To the barbers. Yeah, he's talking to the barbers like, "Yeah, so you guys do some waxing? I might need to look sexy, just fucking with them." So anyway, a few minutes goes by, and he's done with the haircut, and they just got like a brand new barber who happened to be sitting outside beyond us on his break, and he had not heard any of our conversation. And this, not only is it a barbershop, there's restaurants all out around this area where people are sitting outside eating. And
so it's not a Fantastic Sam's.
No, it's not. My boss, though, gets up with the guy who cut his hair, and they start to walk outside. As soon as they get past the doors, I hear the barber yell at this new employee, goes, "Hey, man, you got time to wax this guy's asshole?" And you literally can see everybody just, "What the fuck?" Like looking at my boss.
That guy, not me.
That's amazing.
So the new guy would have to do. I mean, that's obviously a job for the new guy, right?
Right, but that's what he's just giving him shit.
It costs extra to have him express
things I've learned from Nick's story. Number one, barbershops in Colorado are pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Number two, Nick's boss does not trust him.
Oh no,
because he set himself up for an appointment at the same exact time just to make sure that Nick wasn't fucking
that's
off.
Cool. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Nah, he's our age,
and he's fat.
He's husky.
I mean, there probably would have been a time limit.
Yeah,
probably would have been.
Of course, you wouldn't call him fat. He's your boss.
If you saw him, you would not call him fat either. Like, because he is one of those guys.
He's just one of those big guys.
He's a big guy. If you looked at his legs, oh my God, it's like basketball.
Someone you would
it's
fuck
just
with.
muscle. It's pure muscle, is what he is. But he's just big. You know,
You wouldn't fuck with that guy.
it's like, would you call like who was the actor that was in Green Mile? Michael Clark Duncan or
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that guy was solid.
yeah, that's what my boss is like. He's just solid.
okay.
Like he's not fat. He's
I
just,
got what you're putting down.
Yeah.
It's just one of us isn't.
yeah, he's just being an asshole. Yeah.
Well, Chris, he gets that way.
He does, doesn't he? So especially when he recommends TV shows.
So now we can talk about TV.
No, that's a good story.
Well, I mean, my boss.
I like
left
that was an
Red as a
excellent
Lobster,
story.
and we laughed probably a good 15 to 20 minutes after that because it was just
That is because the way it's the surrounding people eating people. That is hilarious.
I mean, imagine sitting there with your wife or your grandkids, and all of a sudden you hear someone go, "Hey, you got time to wax this guy's asshole?" Like it's your me thinking, like, "What the fuck?" You know? And that's what it was. It was just
that I gotta laugh. That was funny. I did laugh.
All right.
And I take back that he was fat.
Yeah. And
that-
then I'm balding. Yeah, gotcha.
Well, you are
You're 2 for 2 today.
Nick, I'm sorry.
One more.
Get that spray that Chris is using.
Jesus.
I used when it first came out. I used
It worked.
Rogaine. No, it didn't work because it burned the shit out of my scalp. I mean, it was on fire. I'd be sleeping at night going, my head is on fire. So I stopped.
If Jack was on Mount Rushmore, like because he looks like he is, like the sculptors would be excited because it wouldn't be a whole lot of work.
Just got to go round it off.
Just round it off.
Again, you can make fun of bald people without any repercussion. We're the last demographic.
I don't think you're the last.
No.
What you said, vegetarians. Who makes fun of vegetarians anymore?
Vegetarians get a lot of shit in media. Like they're never
from when? Who's making fun of vegetarians?
Every single comedy show, sitcom that you watch, if they bring up vegetarians, it's always that vegetarians are pushing their agenda, or that they're so ridiculous about what they eat that they're kind of like.
So you're saying it's more than bald people?
I'm saying that it's more than bald people. You're not the only one.
But I'm saying bald people are the demographic that you can literally make fun of and no. Well, we saw it in the Oscars.
Sure. You know what we haven't seen it from? It's from Chris. I'm really curious about Chris.
Chris Rock made fun of
we should probably take another commercial break.
That's true.
All right, Chris, let's talk about your TV.
I'm moving on. I don't care.
Better be good.
I did start watching. I did start watching a new show by accident because it was like I think I was watching Monarch and like I finished the episode of Monarch and it autoplayed. I wasn't paying attention and started autoplaying. But I started watching it. The show's got 2 seasons out, or it's in the second season right now, and it already has its own meme. And I don't know if you guys have watched it or not. If you did, I probably just didn't want to hear it because I didn't want to be spoiled. But Friends and Neighbors on Apple TV.
Oh, I've mentioned it a couple times.
You did mention it a couple times.
Is that with John Hamm?
John Hamm.
It is.
Olivia Munn, Amanda Peet.
Dude, the show is good.
It's good.
The show is really good. Like, and Nick, I apologize if I'm reiterating what you may have said in a previous episode about it, but like the cool thing about it is like it's such an extraordinary like world like that kind of is set in the type of like people that are involved in the show, completely unrelatable like to any of us. Like but the premise is like it takes place in a very wealthy like 1%er neighborhood, and there's
where I live.
Yeah, you know. But it's just a show that highlights how fucking terrible people can be. Number one, the pretentious side of the one, that's the only side really of the 1%ers. Right. But at the same time, you get so invested in them. Like I'm in. It's got its hooks in me. And the show is really well done. It does a good job of kind of like mixing like some weird drama with like the suspense, which is very, very cool. and forgive me for saying this aloud, but Olivia Munn is a great actress.
Nick.
In bed, like
In bed, yeah.
like god damn, like there's a couple of times where I blushed. I was like, "Whoo, that's amazing."
So she's doing some great acting there.
Yeah.
So you don't like her acting ability.
I don't think she has a very. The only show that she was good in was the one Chris and I like, Newsroom.
Newsroom's awesome.
But I think
she was
I
great.
forgot she was in Newsroom.
But I think that character was kind of written for her because she needed to be a soulless, emotionless person, and that's kind of what she is.
Yeah.
So,
what?
Yeah,
she's a soulless person. Is that what you said?
Like she's a very dry delivery, like not a great range, if you will.
Yeah.
Let's stop bashing her because she's pretty.
But let me tell you, she found her stride. There's like there's a number of sex scenes in this show.
Is anybody going to break her stride?
No one gonna hold her down. But like there's a number of sex scenes in this show, and I'm only 7 or 8
that's all you had
episodes
to
in.
say.
And that's what I'm getting
at.
at. She's got a couple of them, and it's.
I mean, you don't see anything, but yeah.
No, but to be that good and not see anything is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
On a scale of
she started out on what was that?
Well, she was on Attack of the Show is where she got famous.
Attack of the Show, that's what it was.
Yeah, on the G4 network. So Matt Treese in the chat says, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the White Lotus PJ, where does it rank? I'll give it the. I'm not rating it against one scene for one scene. I'm kind of thinking of like the culmination of content that has been on this first season I've been watching. And if I'm going to compare, that's a great scale. Like that's a really good scale, Matt Treese. I'm gonna say 9.9 on that scale.
Okay,
because we have to honor the champion, like But overall, it's a great show. It's actually it's definitely drawn me in, and
so you got through the first season,
not completely. Okay. So I think I'm kind of nearing the end of the season. Unless
season just started, there's 2 episodes.
Unless I just watched the finale, which I very well could have. Let me look it up real quick. But anyways, nope, I have another episode, I think.
Okay. So this all started because you didn't stop the.
Yeah. I had every intention of watching it. It was something that had caught my eye. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'll give it a shot, and then I just never got to it, and then it just started playing. I was like, oh,
sometimes that's the best way.
Yeah.
Because Cindy and I talked about watching it, and she just moved on to something else. But
no, it's good. Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I think it's a great show.
Would Cindy like it?
Carol liked it.
Carol liked it.
Well, yeah, Cindy's gonna like it. It's fucking John Hamm. Like,
she got tired of Mad Men.
Did she get tired of John Hamm?
Kind of show. Yeah.
Well, no one gets tired of John Hamm, but she got tired of it. She just she doesn't like when people get just so obnoxious that you hate the character or something like that. Oh well, even though she liked Breaking Bad, even though I had to convince her to watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah, so Friends and Neighbors is weird like that though, because it's all people you should absolutely hate.
Yeah, there's not really a redeemable character in the show.
Not one. Like it's not one. Literally every single.
I mean, it's not like Shrink. It's not like
it's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, we do watch a lot of different shows, and Jack, you bringing up Shrinking. It's like we love almost every character in that show. In contrast.
And how is that possible?
I don't know.
How do you manage to do that and keep the show interesting and entertaining? When in real life, there's just no way you're going to like everybody you meet.
That's not true. I don't like the food truck guy's girlfriend.
I thought he was going to say Matt,
but she turned out to be.
Oh, Matt.
High five, Chris.
Matt. I'm just saying because you're the name you're the first person I saw when I thought of the joke. Thank you, Jack.
But seriously, in real life. In real life, let's face it, there's people that we just don't like. and because we're not robots.
I'm that person to probably a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but no, I just but even the girlfriend to I said at first I didn't like her, and I said, you know what, I kind of like it. They do that a lot.
Which
like
person?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
What's his name's girlfriend?
The girl's the female character's friend.
No,
which
show? I forget his name. I always forget characters' names.
What show are we talking about here?
Shrinking.
Okay.
How you like every character, and I said, well,
yes.
True. I don't like the food truck guy's girlfriend.
Got it.
Oh,
but
I think she's hilarious.
Yeah, but at first I didn't like her either. I said, "Move on, guy. Move on."
Yeah,
I mean, there's also. I mean, they also
I like her.
There's a character from the first season that's very hateable. In fact, some would say pushable. Which
the boyfriend that was abusing.
Yeah. So I mean, there are definitely like characters in the show, but
abusing?
The one that got pushed off the cliff.
But the
right, that's true.
I didn't like him, no.
Right, and obviously, like Jimmy's dad this season, like brought some psychological kind of like heaviness.
Again, I got it.
So,
I mean, I understood Jimmy. I understand what his dad was going through.
Right.
I was willing to overlook it. I mean, maybe because they brought in a big star.
I mean,
to play him.
Yeah, no, and
maybe it had been a star. Maybe it had been someone who had played. You know, because there's a lot of actors out there that play characters you just don't like.
Right.
He's
very likable.
Jeff Daniels is a likable guy.
Yeah.
So it's hard to go, okay, I hate Jeff Daniels.
But I mean, it's great that he's like playing against it, you know, and
he is, but I understand why he doesn't want to be close.
I think season 4, since there's going to be another season, it would make sense that Jimmy addresses these things with his father, perhaps.
Well, Jimmy's in a coma.
Jimmy's in a coma the whole time. Anyway, well, so Jack, you and I, we finished Shrinking.
Yes.
So you hadn't seen the last episode, and then my
family I did, but no, I hadn't.
Right. So what did you think?
I enjoyed it. I don't think it was the best episode of all time.
Suck it, Chris.
But I'm just saying it was a very, very good episode. I mean, it's just, again, it's so well done. You know, spoiler alert, Jimmy's trying to say goodbye to his daughter. He has this whole thing worked out because that's what he has to do.
Sorry.
But it didn't work out because the friend comes along.
Right.
You know, and she's blowing. Well, I'm in coach. She goes, well, I have your credit card on file.
Right.
And okay, yeah, whatever. I mean, normally you would hate that character.
Yeah.
The friend, because she's, I mean, who just assumes I'm going to go play with first class?
I think maybe it's because, like, as we watch the show, we've known someone like that.
Oh, yeah.
We've known, you know, and maybe it's because we've welcomed them into that like family unit where it's like, okay, well, we still root for her, you know,
right?
Like,
I mean, I don't hate her. I'm just saying. But that's kind of a obnoxious thing to do.
It felt very real world. Like Jimmy was putting all of this planning into this moment. And it's just like, you can plan all you want, you know, like sometimes
you have to go with the flow.
Yeah. And
roll a hard 6.
Yeah. I mean, like, and find your other moment, you know, it's like, there'll be something else there. And she wasn't in that mindset. She wasn't in the mindset to receive that information that he wanted to give to her in that moment.
And to be fair to Jimmy, I mean, it's anytime your kids go away to college. I mean, I had 3 go away, and they came back, but you know, you see him driving away, you go, oh my God, and his only daughter, and what she's gone through the last couple of years is traumatic, but you know, it's just like, okay, I have to let her go. She has to grow. She has to be, you know, who she is. So it's as a parent, it's tough to do. And then, you know,
I'm glad you bring that up.
But you know, Harrison Ford is always telling him, you just can't plan everything. Everything is not scripted. You got to kind of loosen up and kind of go, did you ever plan that your wife was going to be killed, kind of thing? you know, and that's what took him. So that's why he, I mean, obviously if your wife gets killed by a drunk driver, it's going to be traumatic, but you still have a kid. So you have to push on. You can't fold because your child comes first, in my opinion. It's like when people say, okay, you're the whole setup. Well, your wife is over here drowning, your child's over here drowning. Who are you going to save? I'm going to save my child. And it's not that I don't love my wife. It's just I'm going to save.
Why are we all drowning?
I'm just saying with Jimmy.
Who put you in this situation?
You haven't heard that before?
No, I have. I've
heard a variation of that before.
Yeah. I'm just saying Jimmy, his problem was he left his daughter alone.
But I mean,
I forgot what I was trying to make.
That, yeah, go ahead.
I forgot. Go ahead.
No, I'm like, okay. Best intentions in mind. I mean, it's a TV show, like you know, but the first year where Jimmy is basically completely checked out.
Yes.
You know, like it, you know, that part of the season of the show and how it's kind of a hard entry point into the show because you want him to get better, but it's
hard to like him.
It is. It's hard to like him, but it is pretty earnest in going through these things. Or these traumatic events, you know, and creating these. But anyway,
but it's like going to make a Harrison Ford's trying to say, dude, you can't. Everything is not a script. You have to
choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
But yeah, and there's actually even like another parallel to that before. I know I mentioned this last week. Is that like, not only did both Harrison Ford and his father tell him the same thing, right?
Yes.
But Harrison Ford actually underlined what his father said too, in the sense that he's just a sensitive guy, right? And he was also shedding light in the fact that like the things that he gets so worked up about, other people maybe don't give as much of a fuck about it, right? And that was kind of like the parallel to like his daughter.
Well, his daughter,
didn't really give it. I mean, she obviously cared.
Well, she knew her grandfather,
you know, like, but. Going back to why I thought it was one of the best episodes, like honestly, and three of us here, you know, who have daughters or children in either side of the but like it doesn't matter. But like, no, seriously, like
Nick flipped you off.
Oh, sorry, Nick. But like, my daughter is 14, right? So I've got a few years left before I have to go through this.
It's gonna go by like that.
But I'm already feeling it. Yeah. Right. So like the things that like he said and did in that episode, or not in the series, but which culminated in that episode was hitting so fucking close to home for me. Because you know, it's like you have this kid who can't live without you, and then they can't live with you, like at a certain point. Like
they gotta grow.
And as my daughter, she's 14, and I'm already noticing like her definitely drifting away from a lot of the things that, you know,
you haven't finished Lost.
Kids do. Well, yeah, I haven't finished Lost. But like, there's also these glimmers of like all these things that she is still kind of anchored to, and it's like, and I get text messages from all the time. Like, you know, the video I sent you guys about that high school band covering Boston.
Yes.
Like I sent that to her, and I was like, dude, you gotta understand how cool this is. These kids are amazing. Blah blah blah. If you don't already, because she's getting into such great music, like library, she's like getting into everything, which I love. And I'm like, if you haven't discovered, I go, if you haven't discovered these guys yet, in your kind of like your musical discovery, add them to your playlist because you need to learn about these guys. And she's like, oh, I know Boston. And I was like,
my favorite band of all time.
She's like, I love that song. You know, More Than a Feeling. She has More Than a Feeling is a great song. And I'm like, I'm having a fucking texting conversation with my daughter about music. This is fucking awesome. But like, it kind of paralleled it in a 4 years prior version for me, right? Because the same thing in the show, there's these little things that his daughter's like is still latched onto that she never will lose that connection of. But there's all these other things that she will that don't necessarily matter to her, but they matter to Jimmy. So it's like, I don't know. It hit me hard. I was in tears.
But I did like how he had this whole thing.
I thought it was a great episode.
And then, but his daughter was going on. The friend was coming in, and he just went, "Okay, I'm gonna let it go."
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
I have to.
Yeah.
I can't send my daughter away feeling guilty that I'm trying to do something. He said, "Okay, I'm gonna let her go," and that was
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, that was a big move for Jimmy." And then
Mhm.
when you have the end where I don't know if anyone who has uh, what Harrison Ford is going through his character. Why can't I remember
Parkinson's?
his name? His
Fuck Parkinson's.
Fuck Parkinson.
Parkinson's. Yeah, no, I can't remember his character's name.
Paul.
I don't know if Paul. I don't know if Paul would get on a flight and be able to do that and then turn around and go back.
Oh,
Right.
fuck. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
But it was a great
yeah,
scene.
suspend that part of it a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was a great scene, and
He
it's just
chose
like,
wisely.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I just thought, okay, that is.
I just fucking loved that Indiana Jones like quote right in there. I was like, oh, that's so good. That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
good. Like it just like made me like so
I
happy.
smiled the entire episode.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I really did.
Not
I don't
to
know if you know,
derail.
Harrison Ford said he goes, this is where I just love I get to act.
Yeah.
On this
Mhm.
show, and it just
Yeah.
it's one of the,
That scene was really good by him.
yeah,
too.
and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, he is his dad. I mean, he is.
Yeah.
Jimmy looks up to him as a dad, and when they said you're just being when he was being a dick, he just wants he goes, I can't be there for him every time, and and to be fair to Paul, he can't.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got issues. I mean, he's got he's suffering from Parkinson's, and it's just
But
I just thought,
it's unfair. Like I would be exactly like Harrison Ford. I mean, you guys know me. I'm pretty.
Well, you're pretty.
I'm pretty that way anyway. But yeah, it's just like because it's not fair to him for you people to put your shit on them, and that's kind of where Harrison Ford's coming from. It's like, it's not fair to me for you to put your shit on me, and people do that. And it's, and you have to set those boundaries.
But when Jimmy said "I love you" and Paul said "I know," that was
yeah.
I mean,
Tree says that line about being 42 hit as a 42-year-old. Was that about having scars? Because the line about having scars was
Matt Treese is 42 now.
Well, he said, he said, heaven forbid that you're 42 and you have scars. It's like it's a sign of a life well lived.
Yeah.
Again, what he's gone through is tragic.
And even as someone who's now about to be 50, there's it's like that line about living through or having scars. It's like oh yeah, these things that you go through, they have a way of kind of adding another ring on your tree, of life, I guess. Sherry, also in the chat, I didn't forget about you here. You said you probably know this, but Shrinking had a 3-season arc that got renewed for the 4th season. They said it's going to go on a completely different direction style. That would be fun. I would like, them to kind of try, it's like, I mean, I don't know what that means by different direction or style. I kind of assumed that Harrison Ford only had like a 3-year contract with them.
Well, he's coming back.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Because he said he enjoys the acting. He enjoys it.
He's been in Dynamite on the show.
And he loves again, I think it was Chris giving you credit. You're the one that turned me onto the show. And it's like, life is hard.
Treese, do you think that Jack would actually know how old Colleen is?
I know Colleen's 42 because I tease her about it all the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Well, apparently Treese is 2 days younger than
Well, you're still 42 there, Matt Treese.
Suck it, Chris.
Your life is over. Move on.
I don't know why.
No, it's Shrinking. It's one of those shows that just, I'm going to be sad. It's like Ted Lasso when Ted Lasso went on.
Oh, for sure.
It's one of those shows that just like, again, it was like, giving Chris credit. I hate to do that. But he said that you characters, you don't hate any of them. Like, how can you hate? How can you not hate the guy that killed your wife?
Another show where I don't hate the characters so far is Rooster. I've been really enjoying Rooster. What? Oh,
I want to talk about Rooster. I just want to mention one little fun fact I learned.
Sure, yeah.
Going back to Indiana Jones, I didn't ever notice this. Someone pointed this out to me. I guess because in the scene you're paying more close attention to Sean Connery, but in Last Crusade when he gets the Grail, and he
it's holy.
Well, he saves Sean with the bullet wound and all that. But if you remember from before they even get there, they're on the tank and he gets this this cut on the side of his face.
Mhm.
And if you notice, like he drinks, to prove that it's the right Grail. And then when you get back to where he's with Sean, it's already completely healed. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of you.
Shut up. I thought that was cool.
That's a bad word.
Anyway, I just thought
the other show that I wanted to talk about was just Rooster.
Yep, good show.
Still enjoying that show. So thanks Nick for recommending that.
Thanks to.
Is it just you and me that watch it right now?
I think it's only you and me that are watching it.
I'm watching it.
The most recent episode, the last part, we won't spoil anyone, but there's a twist that happens in the last part of the. Jack, have you checked this show out at all?
I'm gonna start watching it. Because you guys are talking up, so I gotta watch.
Are you
it.
caught
Carol,
up? Okay.
And Carol.
Thanks, Carol.
Excellent. I did finish Jury Duty.
But wasn't it us though? What did we say last week about Rooster though? Is like the one thing that's really strange about Rooster is it makes me want to buy a sauna.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Cindy said, we need to get a sauna. I go, you've never ever talked about going in a sauna. I don't think you've ever been in a sauna. Do you know what it's like in a sauna?
I mentioned it to my wife too, and she was like, "Yeah, I think about."
She goes, "We have room in the backyard to build one." I go, "Yeah, okay." It'd be one of those things you went out there once and go, "It's too hot."
Right. You got to do the cold plunge right after.
Yeah. I don't know. Because that's the worst thing when you go like into a jacuzzi and then jump in the pool. It's like, oh my balls,
right?
Because it's so.
I was in the pool
now. Yeah, because like you can always. I've talked about this before. If you're sitting at the beach and you can always watch the guys going into the beach. Not that I watch the guys.
Now I'm with you, Matt. The twist.
When the water hits you can tell when the water hits the balls because they all do the same thing. You do the same jerk motion. Am I right? But I watched Jury Duty, finished it. The guy they picked as the guy that wasn't the actor was outstanding. Just a classy guy.
What's the name of that actor? Cyclops? James Marsden or something?
Oh, but he's not in this one though.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not.
Oh,
no, it's a different
Hollywood person altogether.
No, there's no Hollywood person.
There's no Hollywood person at all.
No, it's a company. Okay. It's Company Retreat.
Company Retreat.
And what it is they hire this guy as a temp, and then they go on a company retreat, and all the stuff that's happening is just, it's like, and he saves the company, and he's literally trying to save. I mean, you have to watch it. It starts out it's a little slow at first, but you can't help but love the guy that they pick because he's just a loyal. He's just a temp employee. That's what he does for his life. He just does temporary work. Goes on different. And it's so weird. The different things that come up. And I guess on the 8th episode they do the whole behind the scenes where he finds out it's been a show. And they even said one time he goes they recorded him saying, "Man, it's almost like you can't believe this is real," because the storylines are so bad. But I did like the ending, and I said I'm glad that they had that guy because I don't think it was as good as Jury Duty, the first one, but it's good. I like it. Well, I did have. Oh, go ahead.
The reason why I brought James Marsden, that is his name, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
The reason why I brought it back up is because like when Chris gets to watching, and he finally gets to season 2 of Your Friends and Neighbors, he's the new character in season 2.
He's actually the reason why I drew my attention because I think I saw an ad. It was like a couple clips, part of Paradise, and then he was like, "Oh, now James in this show." I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And I was like, "Well, maybe I'll check it out."
He's getting a lot of work lately.
He is, yeah, surprisingly.
You low key love him.
I did want to comment on. I had a couple stories.
Wait, no, we got to get to the meme game, guys.
Real quick. Doing ship with my wife, and we're doing shopping, and I've noticed that people.
You're doing shit with your wife. Yeah, got it.
With my wife. We do shopping for people.
Ship.
It did sound like ship, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, whatever it is. I've noticed that when I'm in the grocery store, that people probably act the way they drive. If you're pushing your shopping cart and you're just barreling through the aisles and barreling into it, I go, "Oh, you probably drive that way." If you're on your cell phone and you're just kind of putting along and blocking the way, that's probably how you drive. So next time you're in the store watch people, and you'll notice
Well,
that
I mean,
that's how they
I will
drive.
say
I'm
this:
sure that's how they drive.
there are no turn signals on carts, and so sometimes when you're coming around, a bend, going 50, um,
No, but you don't leave an aisle and come out to the intersection, the main third, without being caught. People just come out, boom.
The other thing that pisses me off at
There's
grocery
rude
store
people in the grocery store, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
is like if they are considerate people at grocery stores, but the thing
Yes.
is if you're in the middle of the aisle and then you put your cart on the left side of the aisle, for example,
yeah.
don't stand right next to your fucking cart and look the opposite way, because then you're just blocking up the whole fucking thing.
Yep. See, that's how people drive. They're rude people. That's how they drive.
Sometimes my wife and I will do the you run down this aisle because it's too crowded. I'll meet you on the other side and I'll pick up this. It's like a football game, really. Like you're running plays. I'll meet you down around yogurt. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I mean,
mozzarella.
I'm just telling you. If Cindy goes, what? I go, yeah. She goes, I don't think like you. And I go, well, of course you don't. But I go, these people.
Does this get to the meme game?
I bet you that's how they try. I just have one story though, real quick story.
The frozen fruit
That
section
was
for a little while.
That was the story.
That was another one.
Jesus.
Our registration had lapsed. I got a fix-it ticket, so I had to go down to the courthouse. Fix it. So I had to bring my youngest.
Now I'm in line with you,
Jackson, who turned 3 today.
Oh,
so happy birthday to Jackson. And he was a trooper. If I had to take in the next youngest kid, it'd have been a nightmare because he doesn't listen. He's all over the place. Jackson listened. He was flirting with people, and it was great.
Get it while you can, kid.
So they're all drowning.
Yeah.
Which one?
But I'm gonna probably save Jackson because he's easier. But anyway, so I go to the thing and I go to where the address says on the ticket. Of course, it's not right. Oh, no, you need to go across the street. I go, what? I go across. So I go across. This lawyer, she's helping me. She goes, I'll take you there. I know where I go. Okay. So I said, thanks for your help. Blah, 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 blah. So I go to the thing and I come back out and it's a different. I'm out a different direction than where I was. I'm downtown Raleigh. And if you know me, if I had to go on an Amazing Race, I'd need someone that has those directions. I'm terrible directions. So I'm a landmark guy. We grew up in San Diego. The stadium's that way.
There's a phone that does like.
Okay, hold on a second. So I come
because I'm sure your Lexus connects to it.
I couldn't find my Lexus. That was a problem. Okay. So I know he's by the Sheraton. So I said, well, this other lady, we were both lost. And this guy helped us, said, hey, you look like you're lost.
Wait, how did we mute him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
How did he mute you? He muted himself. I didn't mute you. Jesus, I would have, but I didn't. You muted yourself.
Anyway,
you're back on like your earbuds mic now or something.
Oh, God damn it.
This is the worst derailment of the show. Let's just take a commercial break while Jack fixes this shit.
Fine. And now he's frozen too.
Anyway, so I'm lost. I said, okay, take me to the Sheraton. It kept taking me around and around and around. And Jackson was a champ. He's walking with me. He goes, Pop, I'm tired. Pop, I'm tired. So I'm carrying him, and I go, so I'm carrying him. And this guy stops me. He goes, sir, hey, do you have any? I go, I don't have any cash. I'm sorry. I don't have any cash. I have nothing. And I didn't have any cash on me. And he goes, so as I'm walking away, he goes, kid, tell your dad he's a bastard. I go, okay, whatever. I go, not my kid, it's my grandkid. But anyway, it's just downtown Raleigh. You got to be careful. Any downtown place, you got to be careful. I was really nice to him. I said, I'm sorry, I don't have any cash on me. I'm lost. I'm trying to find my car. It took me an hour to find my car, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, that guy, he called me a bastard because I didn't give him any cash.
So Jack's the guy at the grocery store. It takes him forever to find a specific item, and he has to go down 17 different aisles.
Oh, no. I am the master.
It's how you drive or how you look for your car.
I don't know what else.
I'm different. But
I don't know what else to say about
anytime you're looking for something at the grocery store, I've learned.
Yeah.
Quite mad. Anytime you're looking for the grocery store, you look high If you can't find it, just look high, look low. It's either top or bottom. All right, go on.
Your grandchild story led us to a homeless person calling you a bastard. So I don't know.
Whoa! I don't know he was homeless. He
That's
was
true.
asking for money.
Sorry. Okay.
And are we allowed to call him homeless?
A grifter. Okay, unhoused grifter.
Unhoused, which I don't get because the homeless aren't.
They're unhoused.
Stop calling me homeless. I'm unhoused. I don't think there's any homeless people upset by that.
I don't think there's anything good that came out of this conversation.
I'm trying to throw them off their game. All right, that's it. That's all I got.
You won last week.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
It was a rarity. That is true.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Who came in second?
Great kid.
That was me.
It was Nick. Okay, Nick came in second.
Coming in second is like kissing your sister, but that's okay.
That we did. No, that's a tie. Why did you have to make it incestuous? You're always trying to like pull in some other demographic that we don't need. Anyway, let's get on with the show.
On with the show.
I didn't mean to make these so high in number.
Oh, that's why you needed Chris here.
Wait, why? So like 2 of them are 1, and then you have a 5.
Yeah, basically.
How does Matt get a 5?
You guys can pick yourself this time.
Matt,
that's true. These are open.
Oh, are these questions you think that we would write?
You're gonna figure out what the whole theme is.
Why do you get a 5? At least you can give yourself a 10.
You know what, Jack? You start this out. Let's see what the theme of each category
I'm going
is.
Matt for 5.
It's gonna be so
okay.
hard.
Makes sense. Actors and movie. Nice. You have to name the movie and the actors.
That's
Jack.
Kevin Bacon.
Okay, ding.
That's Nev Campbell. That's Matt Dillon. That's what's her name? What's her name? It's what's her name?
What's her name? Yeah. Do you know what the movie is?
The movie is I'm drawing a blank on the name. It was
I'm not asking for the year this time.
Okay, thank you. It was I can't believe I can't remember the act. I got 3 right so far, right?
You did. You got 3 right. Mm-hmm.
It is
maybe Nick's gonna come in and swoop up the.
She married to Charlie Sheen. She was in Seinfeld.
That's right.
She's has an OnlyFans account allegedly. Why can't I remember her name?
That's the name of the game.
Great time.
Okay, let's move on to.
I can't remember the name of the movie.
Yeah, that is Denise Richards.
Oh, Denise Richards,
and it is Wild Things.
Wild Things. You make my heart.
1998.
Sing. Well, I got 3 points of that, Matt. I love that category.
That was good.
Apparently, I didn't capitalize Richards on that. So, all right.
Jack didn't capitalize on it either.
I got 3.
You got 3. Nick, you got 2. It is your choice of the board, Nick.
Okay. There was no hints really on what the theme is yet, but okay.
Yeah.
I'll go Jack. Top 3.
Top 3. Okay. Yeah, I didn't put A, B, or C on these apparently. So.
Oh, the 5 came back.
Actors and TV show.
Golden Girls. B. Arthur and Jack Black.
Yeah, that's
okay. It is not the Golden Girls, but it is Jack Black and it is B.
I would have said Golden Girls too.
It does look like Golden Girls. It has to be the same time period.
So, Chris, it is your guess at this.
Maude?
No, good guess though. She was in Maude.
That was before.
She was Maude.
Mm-hmm, she was Maude.
Lady Godiva was a freedom.
Jack, do you want to take a guess on this TV show?
This is Modern Family.
There was another Golden Girls. It was a Golden Girls spinoff called The Golden Place.
Right, that's right.
And B. Arthur did not star in The Golden Place, but she did guest star in 2 episodes. And young
she
Jack
wasn't.
Black
It was the other. It was
appeared in
the
the part 2.
Betty White and
Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and who's the Estelle Getty.
Estelle Getty.
Yep. There we go. All right.
I would have guessed Golden Girls too.
Who
Yeah.
was the youngest of the Golden Girls, which is weird.
Estelle Gelly, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop or my mom will shoot.
All right, I'll
Cra-
take myself for 3 in the middle.
In the middle. Actors and movie.
Chris Pine.
Ding.
Can you see
I
that?
can't even see him. I know.
Sorry, I can't zoom in more with this.
That's Chris Pine?
On the right. Yeah.
Bill
I did
Pullman.
zoom. Boom.
It does. Yeah.
Wow.
Bill Pullman.
Good
Yeah.
call
Nice.
there, Chris. I couldn't
Yeah.
even see it.
Tremors 3.
No, but that's a fun guess there. Tremors 3. Okay, Jack, do you know this movie?
Tremors 4.
They're not like in a. It's okay. Never mind.
I
Nick,
don't know. I don't.
I'm gonna go with Tremors 5: The Revenge.
okay, it is Bottle Shock.
Never
Bottle
heard of
Shock.
it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Mhm.
I give you credit. I didn't recognize either one of those.
Well,
Wicked Smack,
Chris, you got on the board there. You've got 2. Nick has 4, and Jack has 3. Jack, it is your turn.
I'm going to go
Zero.
Nick in the middle for 3.
Nick in the middle for 3.
Oh,
Actors
nice.
and movie.
Martin Short, Nick Nolte, and fuck.
I know Nick's gonna know this movie.
I love this movie.
It's 48 Hours 3.
Nick,
It is 3 Fugitives.
3 Fugitives.
I never would have got that. I know I saw it, but I don't know.
3 Fugitives. Have you guys noticed the theme yet? All right.
The theme is no, I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, Nick, it is your turn.
I haven't figured. I'm sorry.
I'll
It's
go
okay.
with Chris Top.
Chris on top, just how I like it.
That's what they say.
Actors and movie.
Fuck.
I tried to zoom in, so this is as close as I can get to.
Is that Chris Pine?
I think it is Chris Pine.
Does look like him.
Is that going to be your guess?
Yeah.
Okay. It is not Chris Pine.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I screw you up?
And I'm just drawing blank on everybody on this one.
Okay.
I know who they are.
Yeah,
But
you've seen this other person before.
I know I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
From The Office mostly. But I
Mhm.
forget it. I'm just going blank on his name right now.
Movie?
I don't think I've seen this movie.
Okay.
I'm just
I
gonna
know
go,
I haven't seen it.
I'm gonna go Dukes of Hazzard.
It is kind of a remake, so
that is
not a bad
Ed Helms.
boom.
Ed Helms.
That's-
Yeah.
That is Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
Ding.
And
knew these
that's
two.
National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
Never saw it.
It's so close. Wasn't
just
the
called-
official name.
Oh right. Yeah.
So
Oh.
Jack, it goes.
it's
to you.
Family Vacation.
No.
Nope. Nick.
It's just called Vacation.
Nick got it. It's just called Vacation.
But he didn't get it. He
That's
didn't
true.
get it.
I don't get the point, but yeah.
That's with what's her name?
Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
So now, way to turn the tide there. We have Jack with 5, Nick with 5, and now Chris, you have 4. So, in control of the board.
I'll take Nick on the bottom. Heyo.
No.
Nick likes it on the bottom.
Actor, Muppet, name, and TV show.
Oh fuck. The Muppet Show.
Beep, 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 beep.
No.
Fuck.
Sorry.
That is fucking what's his name? Christ.
If you knew the theme of this game, it would help you.
I still haven't figured out the theme.
Yeah, it's okay.
Nick
Struggling with it,
Offerman.
too.
You got it, Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman. Good. I knew that.
And what is this Muppet's name?
Don't know.
They've been on a previous show.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is it Carol?
No,
That'd
it
be
is not
funny.
Carol. But it definitely would have. All right, Jack, do you want to guess the TV show and the Muppet name?
The TV show is Deadwood.
Nope.
And because he was on Deadwood. You get to see his penis on Deadwood.
I should have used that one.
That's
should use that.
Blondie.
Blondie. Nope. Mm-mm. Nick, you got a guess?
I know it's Janice.
You got it with
fuck,
Janice.
It is Janice.
But because I'll just guess Parks and Rec, even though it's not Parks and Rec. But.
No, that's another good guess. Yeah. It is called The Muppets.
Oh,
just The Muppets. Yeah. So with a period, it was their 2017
Vacation.
show.
Muppets.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fuck.
But
you don't like it when you have to be perfect, huh?
I don't complain about it though.
You got the thing.
I do.
Chris, you have 5. Jack, you have 5. Nick, you have 6. Jack, you have control of the board now.
I'm gonna go Jack for 3 at the bottom.
Okay. Hey, you Jack whatever you need to down there. 2 actors. Name 2 actors in this picture. There's actually 4 but I'll just take 2 points for 2 actors and the movie.
Well, that's Jack Black on the end.
Okay.
And what's that guy? What's his name?
What's that guy?
I can't see the other. I know the guy. I can't remember the guy's name.
It's a little tricky because they are wearing different outfits.
Yeah, I can't see
for those
2 guys
listening at home. They are dressed up.
How do I make it bigger
so
I can see it?
I can't make it bigger, and I'm afraid that I'm going to reveal.
Well, I know the other guy. I can't remember his name. The other 2 guys, I don't recognize. Jack Black for sure.
Yeah, this was a tricky one for sure. You did get a point for the Jack Black.
I can't.
One of these actors is
about an octopus.
Yeah.
Oh, the theme is movies nobody's ever seen.
No.
This guy right here, I know that the guy on the right, but I can't remember.
No, the guy on the right, yeah.
And the other 2, I just can't see him.
Yeah. Well, the one that's playing John Lennon is pretty tricky because of just his outfit.
Yeah,
Nick, do you want to take
guy.
I
don't know. There's no Jack Black.
So you got Jack Black on the left, Paul Rudd, Jason Schwartzman, and Justin Long.
Oh, Paul Rudd. I see.
And the movie is Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
You got the full title. Okay. Nick, you are correct. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, Jack Black, Paul Rudd.
Justin Long. That's who I couldn't remember his name, but yeah. Paul Rudd. I didn't even. Now that
Jack,
I see it. Yeah,
you did get a point for that. You're at 6. Nick, though, pulled a Jack, or he pulled ahead. He's got 8 points now. And Chris, you have 5 still. So, Nick, you have control of the board here.
I'll go Jack for 3.
The last Jack there is.
The last Jack.
2 actors and this movie.
Okay. You have Jack Nichols.
I was like Jack Nichols'
son.
What?
Yeah. I started to say Jack Nichols.
I know this one.
Easy Riders, the movie.
Okay. Ding.
And damn moth. Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. I will accept that. The other one would be Peter Fonda.
We could have taken that.
What do you mean? No, he got all points for that.
He didn't say Dennis Hopper.
2 actors and
he said Dennis Hopper.
It was just 2.
But it's Dennis Hopper, and it's not.
He said Jack. He said Jack Nicholson. He said Dennis Hopper, and
but
he
he's
said
not. But that's in the scene. That's not Dennis. That's not Jack.
But the question was name 2. Wait, that's not him in the scene.
That's not him in the scene. It's Dennis Hopper and Peter Fonda.
And Jack is on the back. He's one of his arms out. With the gold
this is Jack Nicholson right there. This is Peter Fonda.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't see him.
And then Dennis Hopper was the other person. So
yeah,
I do double check this with IMDb.
I apologize.
So
I apologize, man.
That's
You know
okay.
where Dennis Hopper was born.
Nick really commanded the board with that one. He lucked out. So Nick, you have
I did
11 now. So Chris, I'm rooting for you.
I would have gotten that, but that's okay.
I'll take me for 3.
You for 3. Actors and movie.
Holy shit!
This is a trickier one as far as the movie goes, I think. So,
yeah, it is for the movie.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I have figured out the theme, by the way.
Yeah.
Movies that no one's seen, right?
No. I like that the theme's still elusive. So this is a hard one too, because it doesn't look like him at all. Like, I think, but Chris, you're going to take a guess as to who that is? You've guessed correctly on the other ones.
Yeah, I'm torn between two actors.
Yeah. I think he knows the theme too.
And I forgot the name of fuck.
Oh, maybe he doesn't know the theme.
I didn't even know they were in a movie.
I still don't know.
I've got it.
Okay.
No, I've got the theme, but I'm trying to think of his last fucking name.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't know they were in a movie either, and this was a really recent movie, so that's why I was like, this is even trickier.
I think I know the actors.
We don't
have no clue about the movie.
We don't.
I fucking drawing a blank of his Star-Lord's fucking last name. God damn it!
It's so easy too.
Is there a time limit on this thing?
Yeah, it's funny too because you got the other person from the show, from the same show that made them both famous. So ironically, all right, I think I'm gonna have to give Jack a chance here.
It's Bobby Millie Brown, right?
Bobby Millie Brown.
Bobby Millie Brown, whatever her name is.
That's not.
That's not
her
fucking game, Jack. You got to know the name.
Whatever the name is. Give me a point.
I'm gonna say Christian Bell.
Nope. No. But good guess.
That
was the person I was trying to
think.
Was one of the two people I was thinking of, but I realized
it's not
it wasn't.
Bobby Millie Brown. What's her name? Bobby Millie. What's her name? Bon Jovi.
I can't reveal it.
I think he's already guessed.
Nick's saying no.
I have.
You
no
don't
idea
know the movie.
Okay. I have no idea what the movie is.
Nick.
I don't know what the movie is either. It's Millie Bobby Brown, Jack.
Oh, Millie Bobby Brown
and Chris Pratt.
Fuck. Ding and ding.
Remember, it's Fat Pratt, Chris. Remember?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Electric State. I never heard of it.
The Electric State. Yeah, I think it came out like last
Chris Pratt.
But yeah, Chris.
I never would he looked like Christian Bell. I'm sorry.
He did not look like Chris Pratt, and I was trying to find some ones.
Not at all.
So, Jack, you still don't know the theme?
I don't know the theme.
Okay. Well, Chris. Okay.
No. Let's keep going.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm gonna go. I need some points, so I need Nick for 3.
You need Nick for 3. Okay. Actors and movie. Who is
that? Is what's his name? Nick Cage or Nicolas Cage.
I will accept
or
Nicolas Cage.
Nick he was for in the what's the movie? It's Bridget Fonda.
Okay, ding.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that one.
That is
related to Peter Fonda? Question mark?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Yeah, I was like trying to bring a Fonda.
It's a Fonda related to Jane Fonda, Henry Fonda.
I didn't do Jane Fonda.
You look at a picture of her today, you won't recognize her.
Oh, it doesn't. It's like
So do you know the movie?
I do. I know the movie.
I know that
I love this movie.
Fear of Loathing Las Vegas or something like that.
It is not that. So.
But Nicolas Cage in Fast Times at Ridgemont High was known as Nicholas. What's the? I drew a blank on it. Godfather director.
Coppola.
He's a
Coppola.
Yeah.
So is Schwartzman.
Schwartzman.
The guy that's the one, the Beatles. You know, because his mother is Adrian.
Oh, really?
From Rocky.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Who is also a Coppola.
Nick, do you want to give a stab?
I'm not a Coppola.
At this?
It's It Could Happen to You.
You are correct. It could happen to you. And Nick, it seems to be your night. You have a commanding lead now with 14 points.
Oh, damn.
Chris, you have 5. Jack has 8.
So Jack can't lose.
Nick, it's your turn.
I'll take Matt Middle.
You know what? I think I messed up here. I think there was actually 2 points here, but I just put 1 there. So
Nick,
actor and movie.
could fuck it up and let me take it.
Yeah,
so
you
Jack
could fuck it up and
get
let him
second
take
place.
it. But
Well, all right, Chris. All right, Chris. Do you know this?
I know one of them.
I know you know the actor.
I do.
That's Ben Affleck.
No,
he still haven't figured out the theme.
let's not figure out the thing. Man.
Okay,
I have
all
not
right.
figured out
It's okay. It's fun. It's fun, Jack.
the theme. To
I
be
love
fair, I'm not even trying to figure out the theme.
Actually, I don't even know this movie either.
Okay.
I won't guess the actor. I'll give the point to Chris.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess Jack the Ripper.
Can't.
You're gonna guess the movie?
Yeah, the movie is Jack the Ripper. I have no idea.
Jack the Ripper. Nope. Chris, you want to take a shot?
I'm Matt Damon. Matt Damon and
He looks pretty there.
Hamlet.
Nope. Nope. This is an early film though. It was like
I can tell he's young.
Oh fuck! I know what it is. Oh fuck!
It's like middle night. It has to be in mid 90s.
no.
I'm going to say
early
I
odds.
pretty much know who it's Saving Private Ryan.
It's not.
It is not. It is
Are you sure?
the
Brothers
Grimm.
Grimm.
Oh, Brothers
Yeah, I
Grimm.
never saw it.
Brothers Grimm.
I'll take Matt for one,
Which is actually technically 2 points. So
Oh,
here we
so
go.
Chris can tie me.
so I
Chris
can tie.
Actor and TV
Oh
show.
fuck! What's his last name?
I know the show.
I wouldn't have got this one.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. I almost used the other show that he's known for, which is the Game of Thrones spinoff that I don't care for as much.
I mean, I think I know what this is, but
So, what is that? What is that show? That Game of Thrones show? The Dragon, House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
I'm gonna say the show is Doctor Who.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a solid. And if I was,
Inaccurate guess.
yeah,
It's not?
mhm.
That's what I would have guessed.
Nope.
I would have guessed Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's a good guess because that's where he got his kind of start from.
Yeah.
He was one of the doctors.
Fuck! What's his last name?
Yeah, and I'm not going to watch that till I make sure it's going to.
I know it's so generic, Chris. You're gonna kick yourself.
Is it okay?
Oh, I know it. It is. It's so common.
Yeah, it's common.
Matt Smith.
Boom.
Yeah.
And with that point, Chris ties Jack. But anyway,
How could he was 3 behind me. How could he tie me?
because of that magical extra point.
What was the show?
So, what's up?
What was the
Don't
show?
I have a chance to guess?
Oh yeah, Jack. I guess you
Oh,
do
yeah.
have a chance to guess. Do you want to guess?
But the last question of the night, you get deducted points if you guess wrong.
Take them all away because I don't know.
No, I actually think that Jack would know this show. I had chosen this show thinking that he might know this show. Do I need to pull it up again? So
Yeah, pull it up again a second.
Oh, is it the show?
What do you mean the show?
Is it? I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. All right. I'll pull up the last slide just to be nice here.
Well, while we're young.
I'm working on it, dude. I was like, well, show's over. Canceling Christmas.
It's 1 in a million.
Here we go, Jack. What TV show is this from?
That's from
He's like,
Westworld.
I pulled this up for that. Okay. It's
did-
The
Crown.
Crown.
Oh, I should have known The Crown. God damn it.
I didn't let Nick guess it,
Charles.
actually.
Not Prince Charles.
Nick, would you have gotten that?
I would not have gotten that. I've
Okay.
never seen that. But like when you
What's-
said Jack, I was like, oh, could it be Downton Abbey? And then I was like,
No,
then-
it was Prince. What's he? Prince the married to the Queen. Prince. He's dead now. I don't know.
Well, Jack, you're still a little bit behind Nick. Maybe like
Well, Nick was rolling.
maybe like 6 points behind. I'll give you 6 points if you can guess the theme of this night's theme game.
Does that go for me too? Because that means I could win
Oh,
or pass Jack.
British shows.
British shows.
I don't know how you did not catch this.
Sorry, it is not. It is not.
I don't know.
Chris, what is the theme of the Tonight Show?
All of the characters are our names.
Yeah.
Well, close.
They were all Chris's, Matt's, and Jack's,
All of the
And
actors.
and Nick's.
Yeah.
Nick
yeah,
was
the
all the
actor.
actors.
Wow. That's pretty impressive, Matt.
Thanks. Yeah, it was something.
What's
that came to
impressive
me.
is that you didn't catch on to it.
Yeah.
It's okay, Jack.
Well, after my second Jack Black, I went,
Oh, there it
got
is.
I
yeah.
almost went with the same person for everyone, so I almost had it like I pulled up so many different
So
Nicolas
when,
Cage
when, I,
movies.
when I was trying to figure out Matt Smith's name, I realized Jack could see. I was like, "Oh, Matt." I'm like mouthing it. I was like,
Yeah.
Matt Smith.
I knew Matt Smith though.
I thought you had watched The Crown at some
I
point.
did. I didn't watch the last 2 seasons, but yeah. But he doesn't look. He doesn't look like a prince. What's his name? The prince. Where's Matt Treese?
He left. He was like, I can't
Charles.
believe
You
it.
got
Matt Treese
Prince
is asleep.
Charles. You got Queen Elizabeth. Who was Queen
The
Elizabeth?
Crown.
Yeah. What was his name? With the guy who was married to
Prince
Queen
Albert
Elizabeth.
in a can.
No, he's got to let Prince Albert out of the can.
Or on your nut sack and penis.
Prince.
That's what they call it, Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Pierced dick.
This was
Nobody knows. Prince Philip. Thank you, Matt Treese. God damn.
This was another one that I had for
Valley
Nicolas
Girl.
Cage.
That is Nick Cage. I don't know the actor's name. It's Betty Lou's got a new pair of shoes.
Nope.
Or-
Jack said it, I think.
Valley
did he?
Girl.
Valley Girl.
Valley Girl.
hmm And the actress,
Valley
would you have
Girl.
gotten that, Jack?
Valley Girl.
Oh, okay.
She was hot in the 80s.
She was. I think she was not in a lot things
Yeah,
after
she was
that.
in a couple. She was in a serious movie too, where, she was around for but she never made it out of the 80s. I don't think.
Tamara, I appreciate you guessing the theme is movies nobody's ever
Well, that's what threw
seen.
me off because Tamara, with her stupid comment, threw me off.
Of course, Jack's gonna blame Tamara.
I thought that
Anyway,
was pretty funny.
I think it's movies that no one's ever heard. See,
I mean, she's also not entirely wrong.
I was.
that's what threw me off. I was.
I
Thinking
was
that.
looking for movies that of actors that we knew that you could identify, but trying to find them in movies that we might not all kind of know. So that was kind of my jumping off point. And then, of course, it was fun coming up with different Jacks and Nicks. And
Once again, Matt, you've outdone yourself. That was
thanks.
awesome.
I don't know what I'll think
You're
about.
what makes this show tick.
I don't know what I'll come up with.
You're better than fucking Carol.
Aw.
You know what would have been like it wouldn't have made sense for this theme, but the movie Gone Girl with Ben Affleck.
Oh.
Do you know what his character's name is?
Mm-mm.
Nick Dunn.
Oh, really?
No shit.
Is it really
No
Nick Dunn?
shit.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
Well,
crazy.
he has all his hair though.
It'd be hard to find like people with our last names.
Yeah,
Jesus
for sure.
Christ, Jack is ruthless tonight.
I find an actor last name of Gladfelter.
Yeah.
I don't think he would do that.
I mean, there's definitely like characters, like throughout, that, I'd watch different things and, Matt, it would be like, oh, Matt Tracker or Matt, Murdoch.
The closest was The Office when Dwight was saying about Civil War when they went to the Civil War retreat. He says something that's almost Gladfelter.
Huh.
And it's like, because that's
PA, yeah.
where the Gladfelters are
Right.
from.
Huh.
It's pretty, I mean, it's almost spot on, but it's like, but it wasn't. Well, there's different obviously, different spellings because, there's glad different ways.
And I'm drawing blank. Are you from Hershey or York?
From York.
Okay.
I have the Hershey squirts, but I don't have that.
That's the first thing I think of every time someone says Hershey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
always
think
like,
of
oh,
Hershey
Hershey
Squirts.
Squirts down the Hershey Turnpike.
Huh. That's an interesting.
That's what my dad used to say. Oh, I got the
I
Hershey
was-
Squirts
I-
going down the Hershey Turnpike.
I was born in the same city as the woman, the actress on Ghost.
Oh, really? She's on there.
The prim and proper, the one.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Hetty.
Hetty, yeah,
Hetty.
she's from New York.
The other show I really, Jack, you like comedies. If you haven't checked out the Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkus, you would really enjoy that. Just as
What's that on?
It's on Peacock. It's on the
Johnny
Cock.
Cock?
It's
The Cock.
I've talked about it a couple times. Tracy Morgan, former Jets football player.
I've seen that when I go on. Yeah, okay, I gotta watch.
And then
I love Tracy
Daniel
Morgan.
Ratcliffe. He is this British documentarian that's kind of following him around, and It has some of the creative writers from 30 Rock, so it has some really fast and funny jokes. It's hilarious. And Bobby Monahan, of course, like everything he fucking says, like
My
I'm
good
just
friend.
laughing out loud. Like he had one of the more recent episodes, he had a whole thing where he'd say, "Oh, daddy," and it was so funny every time he said it. It just delivered, and it's just something about his voice. It just makes it 10 times funnier. So
I remember being legitimately nervous when Jack, who claims to be friends with Bobby Monahan, was like, "Yeah, he's gonna come on to the show."
Right.
Remember that?
yeah,
I
Oh,
do.
did I say that?
Yeah, he's like, he said he's gonna come on. We're gonna get him on the show. I remember being like, "Fuck, I gotta we're gonna talk to this famous dude."
That was on the Lost, though, not our show, on the Lost podcast.
No, and this show.
Was it this show? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was like, because that's what Jack said. He knew him through the Lost stuff, and I was like, oh shit.
Well, he sent me a tweet one time saying a big fan.
Yeah,
there you go.
Nice.
And I saw him at the Lost, that thing that Ralph did. At the premiere.
Oh
like,
yeah, you saw him there too. That's awesome.
Yeah, he was like,
I mean,
go, why are you excited to see me?
He's one of those like,
all right, I will try.
Voices. He's one of those voices that like even my kids know him through the PBS. Like they grew up watching PBS kids shows.
Like, you're cool.
And he's on Nature Cat. He's the voice of Hal, and so they grew up hearing Hal, and so you know, it's like they already associate his voice and who he is as like this.
He's a Lost geek.
Yeah. Well, and that's such a cool.
Yeah, he was in the documentary.
Yeah.
So,
Matt Tree says the holdovers. It was some people named the Clodfelters.
The Clodfelter. That is funnier.
I'll try to get Bobby Monahan to the show.
Sure. We'll talk about the fall and rise of
Reggie. He's gonna come on our show.
I generally like we as a family, like there are certain shows that it's like we have to watch together, and it's
of course
kind
we couldn't get what's his name on the show.
It's kind of it's always having a daughter now in college, and my son who plays music just all the time, which is great. I love these songs, but after the 100th time of hearing Karma Police played on the piano,
oh god, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it just like it's haunting.
You need like an upper after that.
He is. I mean, he plays all sorts of stuff. Like, I mean, he's been kind of voracious on the guitar lately too, which, again, I'm really happy for. You know, it's great, but sometimes you're just kind of like, come on, man, like, come be lazy with your family and watch a TV show with us. But then my daughter will be doing college stuff, so getting even my daughter, my son, and I together to watch Mall has been tricky because between school and weekend and all of these things, it's like, let's just sit down and watch Shadow of Mall, you know.
You watching that yet, Chris?
Not yet.
Hang out with me.
I've got nothing to do but sit on the TV and watch.
I know when Jay used to play his guitar, I go, is there a reason why you have the door open? It's not like I can't hear you with the door shut. I go, you're trying to listen to a TV show, and it's like
his bedroom is right next to our living room, and we'll be watching a TV show, and he'll have the door open, and we're just like, shut the door.
I go, I can hear you, and of course Jay's a great guitar player, and it's like, but sometimes like you're saying, I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah, I mean they're working through different things, and it's cool. Like I'm so happy that he's found a creative outlet too, and a creative avenue, and he's discovering songs all the time. I think I told you, Nick, how he worked on Thrawn's theme from like Rebels. Like it's like
That's
Rebels
cool.
season 3. Yeah, like he figured out how to do Thrawn's theme, and it sounds
fucking
haunting.
awesome.
Yeah, like I'm like he'll play it. I'm like, oh, that's. But he'll play Imagine. He'll play. There's a couple other handful of Beatles
I wish
songs.
I had that kind of talent.
Hey Bulldog. He's been working on Hey Bulldog.
Man, the kids are gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Tamara sent me a text, and Jerry, last week you had a question, Nick. Who is the only Hall of Famer quarterback not to be drafted? You missed one.
Oh, there's another one.
There's two.
Must be recent or something. But
I didn't get it when Jerry asked me. My brother-in-law asked me. I didn't get it.
oh,
Well,
did you
once
ask him that question or something?
No, Tammy had heard it and asked and said they missed one. She knew right away that she missed one. She knew the answer, and I'm like, oh, and I don't know the answer. I didn't get Warren Moon. She goes, how did you not get that? I go, I'm stupid. But when when I heard the name, I go, oh, that's goddamn, that's right.
Who?
You guys know the name.
Look up the number.
Wait,
So he's working in a grocery store. Joined the Arena Football League.
No fucking way. Really?
Yeah.
That was legitimately gonna be my answer. But I was like, no, that can't be. I don't think he fucking made the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about here?
Fucking what's his name? Fucking Chuck just played him in a movie.
Oh, for the Rams.
Yeah.
Yes.
The walk-on guy. Fuck.
Yeah.
Walk-on guy. I still don't know who you're talking about. What's his name?
You know the name in a second.
Yeah, I know it.
He's a broadcaster now. Yeah, Matt.
What's
797.
his first name?
Kurt Warren?
Kurt Warner.
Warner. Yeah,
Kurt Warner.
And right when I was the same way, I was like going, "There's another one." And I go,
Okay, Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Kurt Warner, Arizona?
Rams, Giants, Arizona.
Okay. I think
took the Rams the Super Bowl against Pittsburgh. They should have won. They got hosed on some calls. Won the Super Bowl because
he won the Super Bowl with Arizona, didn't he?
No, he won the Super Bowl with the Rams. Arizona's never won the Super Bowl.
Arizona never. Okay.
So
fuck it, Arizona.
He was a backup quarterback for the Rams that season, and what's his name got hurt by the Chargers. What's his name? Rodney Harrison, who went on to the
Patriots.
Tore his knee up, and then went on to win.
Undrafted in 1994 and was inducted in 2017.
It's amazing. I mean, it's amazing that especially a quarterback.
And he played for Tennessee too. I mean, it'd be kind of
played for Tennessee too.
It's kind of surprising that
we know he didn't win a Super Bowl with Tennessee.
Fuck no.
All right, we've been recording for a while now.
He was drafted by the Chargers.
We should really pull this puppy over.
Let's pull it on over, shall we?
Yeah.
Just remember to watch The Boys if you remember. Euphoria season 3 just started. Just little reminders of shows. But
For All Mankind.
Okay. I've never watched Euphoria.
I need to watch For All Mankind. I need to just jump into this season, like you said. It's kind of a fresh start.
Thing about Euphoria, Jack, is it's one of the most fucked up shows you'll ever watch.
They're bipolar, right?
Well, no, it's just like.
Why would you say that about bipolar people?
Because that's what the theme was about.
No, it's kind of like Chris was talking about with like your friends and neighbors. Like you have like this 1%. In this story, you have it's like a high school thing, but not a high school thing, and that you have like a certain group that's like they're like really privileged, and then you have this other group that's like the down and out druggy kids. And
I was part of that group.
It deals with a lot of like just current today teenage drama bullshit, but it's like fucking heavy, really heavy. And
it's like Archie Comics.
It's Archie Comics, yeah. And like I remember watching when season 1 came out, going, I don't know if I want to keep watching this because
that's what I had heard about season 1, so which is why I've just kind of been like, I don't know if I want to watch this show.
Yeah,
so. And
it did. I won't say it mellowed out, but it's easier to once you kind of understand what the show's about, then you kind of
Sweeney,
watch.
Right?
Sydney Sweeney, yeah.
I'm supposed to believe she's in high school.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, this is the Sydney Sweeney though. This is like the show that made her. Like no one knew who she was until this show.
Right.
Okay. Is she in the season?
Yeah, she got White Lotus right after being on this.
Okay.
Yeah. What was the question?
Should I watch it?
Oh, well, not that one. Someone else said something else. But yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. You know, it's got some fucked up shit in it.
Yeah, I read that it was about people with bipolar, and when they go off their medicine, they have.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah, with
that's what I heard because I know some people that are.
Like I said, it's been so long
when
since
they go
I've
out there
watched
medicine,
season
they're
one.
like,
But yeah, I
then
think
they
that's right.
Then they crash.
I think that's right with her. Maybe in season one that she's a bit on meds and then she gets off of them. But I don't remember.
Okay, I wasn't trying to be rude. I'm just saying.
No.
Well, I'm not trying to be rude by ending this show.
Nice.
But,
Well done.
I'm really tired, and I appreciate everyone that showed up on time,
Except Tamara.
and even the ones that showed up late.
So I tied for second, right?
No, I appreciate everybody though that showed up in the chat, and as well as the patrons, Maggie, Eckhart, Joanne, Ed. Thanks for doing what you do. Thanks for everybody at jandjack.com for making this show possible. Go over there, do all of the things that you need to do. But specifically, Ramblecast After Dark. Spell it all out. Go over to YouTube. Follow us there. Do what you need to do. We're a podcast, but we do these live shows with the meme
Bless
game.
you.
Hope you enjoyed it. Nick, reigning champ, won tonight. Stealing
That's
the trophy
last
away.
place twice in a row for me, and I'm not okay with that.
But you were riding high though. You came in swinging one.
Well, you finished in second place, right?
And then
I did. But
I don't want to say I was in last place. So say you finished in second.
No, I finished last place this week and last week.
Well, if we do
you
one
tied
next
with me,
week,
right?
No, he's 1 point. I thought he was 1 point shy.
I was.
I thought he tied with me. All right.
He was bullshitting with you.
Oh, so Chris is a loser.
He was bullshit with me. I wasn't lying. I was.
So Chris was in
place.
last place. So he.
Yeah.
I can understand you feeling down and depressed.
I own it. And I'm going to change it. I don't like the way that it feels. And all I can do is find a way to change
It's okay, Chris. It's okay.
You
still have your health
and hair,
and you have a full head of hair. I'm going to say, yeah.
I look forward to hanging out with you guys.
First.
It's always a fun conversation, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys every week. I'll see you guys next week, provided Nick makes his connecting flights.
Well, it's just Phoenix to here. It's like a 1.5 hour flight. So
Pahonix.
But
do it.
I should I can't remember when I get land. But it's an hour drive up, and I should make the podcast.
Okay, well, if you need to show up late, that's okay.
If you oversleep, it's okay.
It's fine. I'm just glad that Chris showed up, because I was like, well, do I still do the meme game, or do I
go back and listen, Chris? I said, is he all right?
I appreciate the concern, Jack.
And Nick said, fuck it, I don't care.
And again, I'm sorry.
So look, he was in last place last week. What's he gonna do?
He's clearly crushed his spirit. He's not coming back. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Hasta luego, and do what you need to do.
See ya.
Bye.